this year in the leadoff spot.
All right,
Jonathan
that's
Scope
good.
trying to dig his way out of a
That looks
little
good.
bit of a slump. Last 4 games.
What's up,
just
Connor? What's up,
batting
JJ? What's up,
111.
Jay? How's it going?
To the Detroit lineup, Willie Castro and Dustin Garneau, along with Zach
How's
Short
everybody
from
doing?
last night.
We're just waiting for first pitch. It's Derek Hill, Scope, Grossman, Candelario, Cameron, Willie Castro,
Cardinals will
Garneau,
play
Short,
behind
and then
John
Screwball
Lester.
obviously
Here's
bats
their
ninth.
starting defense brought to you by Mary Grove Awnings.
All right, 1 second. Let me just get my
Bobby
play
Edman
back
played
up.
second base last night. He's in right field tonight.
Oh,
Nolan
okay.
Arenado,
Don't care.
a 4-time Platinum Glove winner, and Andrew Kisner is catching.
How is everybody?
John
Hopefully
Lester.
quite well. Pop this open.
And on the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals today will be
Oh, I
John
actually got a
Lester.
notification.
He's not the overpowering pitcher that we've seen in the
What's up,
past.
Quan?
He's more of a
How's it going?
finesser. We call him a crafty
How is
left-hander.
everybody? Hopefully
Change
quite
some
well.
speeds, work both
Let me
sides
hear
of
the audio
plate.
on this.
He will try to get you to chase out of the strike zone. So the Tigers, the key is to get him in the zone, and let's see if we can't make him pay.
It's a little loud, but I think that's all right.
With Washington and St. Louis. Since
Yeah,
Lester
Teddy
was
Bridgewater.
traded
We were
from the
saying that
Nationals
last night.
to the Cardinals.
That you
Harrison
guys might be
Bader
going
playing
with Teddy
center
B
field again for
as
St.
the
Louis. 4 putouts
your guys'
yesterday,
starter
and
this season.
Simo,
We
his
should do an
first
NFL
putout
talk
was
tonight is what I was
spectacular
thinking.
against Akil Badu, the very first batter of the game.
As long as I'm feeling
Dynamic center fielder
pretty cool and up to it
whose
later on. At like 9:30 or
defensive
something,
run
9:30,
saves
10 o'clock.
2018 ranks 4th best.
Do a little
among
football
all
talk.
Major League outfields.
But yeah, it's Hill,
Touchdown
Scope, and
briefly
Grossman to lead it
yesterday.
off.
This
Hill, Scope,
defense
and
is the
Grossman, then
difference maker for
Candelario,
St. Louis.
Cameron,
Well, definitely
Castro,
we
Green,
found out
Short,
right away
and
off of Akil
Screwball.
Badu's bat here. Bader gets a great jump and makes an outstanding athletic grab, robbing Akil Badu of a base knock, or maybe even extra
Oh
base.
shit, hold on, that's way too loud.
So now Detroit will face a different pitcher than they saw, at least in Jack Flaherty last night. Not just because John Lester is a lefty, but he throws.
There
different
we go.
stuff. What do we expect
That's what I
from
was
Lester
kind of more
today?
aiming
Well,
for.
he's going to throw 2 different fastball. He's got a 4-seamer that he
Where's
works to
Amir?
strike.
He works.
But he does love
He has to
throw
work
that
more
cutter,
during
and
the
that
week.
Cutter, he will use it backdoor to the right-handers.
Oh,
Rarely
yeah, he's
throws
not
it to
doing
the
this one.
lefties.
Normally he'd be here though,
The change
or we'd be doing something.
He'd
He'd probably be streaming multi on his channel or something like that. But yeah, he's unfortunately has
14th career
to
start against the
do
Tigers.
the office shit today, which
He's
is
got an
what it is.
ERA of almost 5.5 in his career against Detroit. He squares off with Derek Hill, Jonathan Scope,
What up,
and
Ken?
Bobby Grossman to start. Tigers
Kenny
won the
Supreme.
series opener yesterday 4-3.
Here's Derek Hill against Lester.
Thanks
Of
to
course,
Grossman,
Lester's a
homer,
lefty. So
and
what up, Kevin?
Cabrera
How's it going?
homer in back-to-back
How's it going?
at-bats in the third.
Here's the first pitch from
Derek
Lester.
Hill leads things off and takes
Ball
the
or
first
strike
pitch.
one. Sorry, I don't even know what I was looking at.
Lester doesn't field his position that well.
0-1.
For the Tigers to maybe, especially Derek Hill at the top, laying down some
I'm good,
runs,
man. I'm good. Just chilling, watching the
forcing him
game.
to make some plays.
Ah,
Turns
shit.
on one,
No,
sends
no,
it
that's
in the
good.
left field corner.
Maybe. Yeah, that'll be a double. Oh, is it foul?
Foul ball.
It's foul.
And it's 0-2 to Derek Hill.
Dang. It's a weird. That's such a weird angle down the left field line. It looks like. It just doesn't look like there's a ton of foul room down there. Yeah, there really isn't.
Wow. Derek Hill's been very aggressive. in the leadoff
Unfortunate
spot.
for Hill. You just made
I was gonna
popcorn? Oh,
suggest that
shit. That's
he's-
pretty cool.
he's a guy
I'm
who
good, Kevin. I'm good. I'm
seems
glad
like
to
he's
hear you're
got a
doing
better
well, though.
plan when he steps into the box.
Just chilling. Enjoying the day so far.
He does. He hits.
What up,
he's
Amir?
hitting
Good
a
luck,
lot
good
more
luck.
Confidence. When you have success at
What's up,
this
Sam?
level,
How's it going?
it just feeds that confidence.
That'll be a ball down low.
And Shep, he's also been
Yeah,
a lot
Sony
more
Michelle got
patient
traded over
in the
to the
box.
Rams for a couple
getting better
conditional
pitches
picks.
to hit.
Pretty expected. I figured he'd be striking out, or not striking out, but getting cut or
Here's a
being
1-2.
traded because he's kind of like the odd man out of
And he
that
gets
group. I
called
thought
like
because they already have a role for J.J. Taylor, and it's going to be like a Deion Lewis type role. And then regarding J.J.
gonna see this pitch all day long to the
Taylor, or James
right-handers.
White's one, like
It's
he's
that
the
backdoor
starter in whatever
cutter.
role he's used. Then it's Damian Harris, and it
Guys,
looked
that
like
ball starts
Ramadre
so
Stevens.
far
That's a
over
strikeout first
into
out
the
of the inning.
left-handers' batter's
It looks
box,
like
hitters,
Ramadre
right-handers would
Stevens
give
from
up on that pitch.
Oklahoma is going to
And
be
Lester
the
does a
backup.
great job of catching that outside
Yeah,
corner.
yeah. Remember we were saying that yesterday that Teddy should be a
Lester was
starter.
brought to St. Louis for
so
one reason,
that
one
makes
reason
sense.
only. Get them to the postseason and then
Looking like a
dial it
high,
up even more
big brain football
when playoff
analyst.
baseball begins. High and away.
Want to know?
Scope.
I was really accurate this
Lester's
offseason in
career
terms of all the
ERA in
moves that were going to
October is
happen.
2.5. So anybody would love to have him on their staff.
I've hit a lot of home runs on that.
Inside to Jonathan Scope.
What's up, Jeff?
He's also been a very reliable and dependable
we pretty much
starter.
knew it.
At least 30 starts every
PJ
full
Tucker?
season
Yeah,
since
maybe. I think they're going to go
2008.
Darnold right away, though, right?
Don't know if
What's up,
he'll
Gerald?
get there this year. This is starting
Gerald.
number 21
Geraldo.
of the year.
Geraldo Sports.
The 2-0 to Scope.
Is Gerald short for Geraldo? Yeah, starter. Yeah, Darnold will
Scope 0
start.
for 5
They
in the
traded
series
quite a bit
opener
for him,
last night.
so it'd be hard to imagine otherwise. 3-0 for Scope. They're just pitching around him, which is probably the smart thing to do when you got a lefty.
3-0.
That was almost a dangerous pitch. A little bit higher, that's a home run probably. Scope almost turned on that one and fucking sent it into the seats. But it'll be a foul ball, so 3-1 the count remains. Or, well, it goes 2 now.
It's an interesting situation for Scope. Here's a guy who was 2 for his last 18, yet
That'd be cool if foul balls never counted as a pitch. Like in
Well,
a,
he's been chasing
in a
pitches out
weird,
of the
like
strike
it's just
zone.
like foul ball, foul ball,
That's part
foul
of the
ball.
reason
So it's
he's
like, and then you like swing and a miss
2 for his
pick. Well,
last
that's the
18.
second strike. So like you
Shake
get your
there.
initial
Good
strike,
stuff
but like you
as
can
he
never
throws a
get a
1-out
second
walk.
strike on a foul ball. So it'd be like you can go like
fans, if
foul
Detroit
ball would be
scores 3
strike
more
1.
runs in this game,
Then you
they
could
visit
foul off like
participating
30 foul
organizations
balls and
tomorrow
it'd
and
still
receive a
be
free
strike
small
1.
order of curly fries. They did that last night by scoring
And you foul
4
off,
times. Robbie Grossman,
Then you
a big part of it.
be interesting. Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious. It'd be maddening. Scope walks by the way.
Earlier today,
I figured they were pitching around him. Here's Grossman, who's kind of a
love the
randomness.
mindset that has been adopted by every player on this roster. But I like what he said. He said, "Look, we got
Are
to
they
beat everybody.
pissed as
You're
hell?
going to lose your fair share of games.
Well, hey, I mean, if Teddy
But
sucks,
we
then
don't
they'll just go
power
back
to
to Drew
anybody.
after a game or two, or in the same game.
Doesn't matter who's pitching, and it doesn't
Go on
matter
Cortland
the team
Sutton in
that's out
fantasy,
there
but I
playing
don't
against us.
know the chemistry
Well, they
between
just
him and
accepted the
Teddy.
challenge.
Yeah, I would hold off on some Broncos people, but it's all right.
To be the best, you know this. You have to beat the best, and you can't back down from the best. And so this team has shown.
Should I listen to you
That they
or
can play
the
with
announcer?
Oh, 1 to Grossman.
I would
On
say
foul.
if you want to listen to me, you
This
get
all
you
comes
get both
back to our
kind of, but I just
conversation
talk
with
over
A.J. Hinch
them.
about how well
So
the Tigers have played against winning teams this year, and the expectations of, you know what?
I would say the best
feel like
viewing
you're-
experience is
you're
here because you can
supposed to
also
win.
chat with everybody.
And he said,
I guess you could just
that's all
mute
I've
me
ever
and then
known.
listen to the
This is
game.
big league. You're supposed to do that.
But you know, for always funny to see Lester
0-2.
pitching for me, always pitching
away.
on the car. He's always pitching against you, isn't he?
Most players will
1
tell
and
you
2.
that
You love Grossman?
They
Oh, I know
enjoy
you
the
do, Kenny.
challenge
You love
of
a lot of
facing
people.
the best
Yeah, I would
pitchers
avoid
in the
Broncos
game,
players
playing
for a
the
little
best
bit.
teams in the game.
But I mean, if you're feeling risky,
Something
you know,
about that
take the
competitiveness
risk.
in players when
All
you
right,
get
here's
to
the
this
1-2 to
level.
Grossman. Runner at first,
You
one
wanna
away,
face the best.
bottom or top of the first. 0, no, obviously no
1-2.
score. That'll
Drive to
be a
center,
base hit.
and a base hit for Robbie Grossman.
Oh, that's why it's funny. Okay,
2 men
I got
aboard
you.
with 1 out.
Oh shit. I
Another
didn't
really
read that
good
right, I
swing
don't
by
think.
the Tigers with 2 strikes. Guys having better approach, getting pitches in the zone.
Pitching
and
against the Cardinals.
shortening
not
up
on. There we go.
and really squaring
W.
the baseball
Grossman.
up.
Grossman. Here comes up
104
Candelario.
hits on the season now for Grossman, Simo. That's 4 away from tying a career
We got
best.
Corey Davis as one of my top
He's
wide
already
receivers.
boasting
Something tells me him
career
and
highs
Wilson.
in home runs,
Maybe.
RBIs,
Jets are
and
going to be
so forth.
interesting with that offensive line issues. I know they've done some work to get it a little better, and I won't shit on them entirely because I don't think they'll be the worst team in football. Probably not close this year. But they still got they very well could get swept out in the division. The Jets could take 2, the Patriots will probably take 2, and the Bills will probably take 2. So
First pitch to
it's going to be
Candelario.
they're going to get jumped in
Going
that
inside.
division. So it's going to be tough for the Jets.
Hey, not just that,
If
but
they weren't
I think
in what
every
is quickly
player is
becoming
looking
one
for
of the
Grossman
premier
is
divisions in the
not to
NFL,
give up on at-bats. Doesn't
then
matter if you're 0-2. Grossman
they'd
is a
probably
value.
fare a lot better. They'll probably play outside of the division a lot better than
as he has from anybody
than they
else.
should. They'll probably
They're
destroy
both
the
switch hitters.
Texans, the
And they've both
Jaguars,
taken
teams
pitches
like that.
deep
They'll
right
probably
now.
beat the
Have
shit
the
out
knees
of,
to make it
like
1-1.
take their revenge on them, type beat them up. But other than
That's the
that,
impact
it's
that we
good.
just
They're gonna
don't see in
they
box scores.
they're lucky they got an easy schedule. You know, they could probably they could compete with the Falcons.
Well,
That
you
should
and
be
I
an
have so many
interesting
times
game,
suggested,
high scoring one really.
Don't just look at
Um,
numbers.
If the Jets' offense is
Goes
as
a
good
lot
as it
deeper
could be.
with certain people.
2-1.
Well, you have to look at the quality of
It's
the
just the
bats.
Jets are so young and
You're not
everything's
giving
so
them away
new
and
and
giving in.
everything's like, well, it's potential.
It
It
speaks
could
volumes
be.
to not
So
only yourself,
you
but
know,
it-
it's hard to be
to the
so
guys on
certain
the
about
bench
the
or guys
Jets
that are
right
coming
now.
up behind you. You
Oh,
also
man,
have
my
to
ass
trust the
itches.
guy behind you. And Grossman,
All right,
again, with
mission
his
ended.
patience, his eye in the batter's box.
I was like, man, what the fuck?
I think he allows himself to
ass
see a
cheek
lot of
itch.
pitches. And he also allows the guys behind him to see a lot of
It
pitches.
was fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, just a couple of players.
Maybe I should shower more than
Mark
once every 4 to 5
more
weeks.
pitches per plate appearance than Robbie Grossman in the American League.
I'm like the celebrities, though. I only shower, you know, when I see dirt on me.
2-1, grounded to third.
Oh, that's a double
second.
play.
The relay from Sosa in time.
Well, there goes the inning. It'll be Edmund, Goldschmidt, and Carlson. Edmund, Goldschmidt, Carlson, then Arenado, De Jong, Sosa, Bader, Kinzer, Kneisner, the catcher, and then Lester. But to lead it off, it'll be Edmund, Goldschmidt, and Carlson. No one on our team has very good. There's like 4 guys who can run, but like we have some dinosaurs on the team. So now in is rookie phenom, strikeout sensation, left-handed extraordinaire, Scuball. You got a double play. Patriots, I'm a parlay week 1 against the Dolphins, but that game can go both ways, so I might just... Yeah, you might want to be careful with that one, because I don't know what the Patriots are about to do. Apparently, Cam Newton bitch-smacked the New York Giants all day today in practice. Like, something like 23 of 25 or something, or 21 of 23, and they wound up being like 25 of 29 total for the day. And he threw something like 11. Dude, he just destroyed, like, all practice long against the Giant starters, so... I wonder if these COVID protocols that Cam are under right now is going to be like a silver bullet to the Newton era in New England. He's getting Drew Bledsoe'd by the fucking COVID protocols. So yeah, now there's actually probably like I wonder if there's anything to it, but I kind of doubt it. But hey, it would be pretty cool. If Mac was able to steal the job, that'd be pretty cool. Prefer to still see Mac as the starter, but like, you know, hey, if we're gonna start a rookie, I guess rip the Band-Aid off.
St. Louis, home of the Cardinals. They've won 11 World Championships.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not worried about Lester.
Tigers in Game 2 of this brief 2-game series.
We put up a pretty good little first inning there. That could have been more, but you know, first innings aren't really our jazz. I hope we score more later on, like in the 4th or 5th or something. So that way we don't leave that many innings for them to come back in.
And on the mound for the Tigers, you have Tarek Skubal.
Numbers are dwindling down. He's up to 8-11 with a 4.02 ERA. Whip down to 1.28. Average down to 2.45.
And utilizing all of his pitches in his
strike
arsenal.
1.
That would be that slider, the changeup, curveball.
You should have used J.A. Happ. He's pretty good against the Tigers. Edmund, Goldschmidt, and Carlson. In fact, you should have started Lester, then Happ in the series against us. But you guys don't have the balls to do that. 0-2 for Edmund.
Shep, his fastball is a legitimate swing and miss pitch, especially when it's located well.
No balls.
He's throwing to Dustin Garneau for the first time.
Yeah, he's just not good against Detroit, I don't think. We've seen him about 400 times. We know everything that old man throws. How he throws it, how he's deciding he's going to throw it.
So closely. The game last night,
until he plays Detroit and we beat the shit out of that old man. Struck him out, 1 away.
Edmund to start the day. 1 away.
I think he was the starter in the game that us and the Twins scored like 800 runs. I think he started that game and pitched an inning or 2. It was a bloodbath from the onset in that game. I'm not looking forward to having to play Minnesota pretty soon. I really hope that just, you know, is fucking, you know. I don't know how anyone's going to win that series. This is going to be some boring ass. I don't know if that. Oh, that might be a home run. Yeah, that's gone. Well, that sucks. It's already 1-0. Steroids, McGillicuddy, Paul Goldschmidt just hit another steroid ball with his steroids on. Oh, well, I guess Scuball's bad inning is going to be the first today. He'll get out of it.
Skubal will challenge the hitters. Tries to go inside here, but didn't quite get
That
ball
pitch didn't
in
really.
far enough.
It was more over the
Ball
middle
goes
and
straight.
high than it
Front
was.
foot down early, sees it, recognizes
Yeah,
it.
just a lucky pitch.
He's able to get the barrel to it. 422-foot.
Yeah, the first inning is not very kind to this dude.
That's his first extra base hit against the Tigers.
Typical strikeout pitcher.
Now Skubal deals with Dylan Carlson.
Typical goats, man. Every goat struggles in the first inning. It is what it is. See, Cardinals fans wouldn't know that.
Wave and a miss.
Yeah, Skubal's awesome.
Carlson.
He's a hard-throwing lefty that can like pitch 7 innings. He's gonna be awesome to watch.
27th home run allowed by Tarek Skubal. Power pitchers are going.
He gives up a few home runs, but the majority of these are like solo homers.
Right now,
I feel like the majority of the runs he gives up are like 3 solo home runs, so I don't really care.
The reason they rely on their fastball.
Like there's an average Tarek Skubal earned run is right there. Is the fucking
pitch.
bullshit ass
Rarely do you see these
solo
guys sitting
homer.
on
2-1,
off-speed pitches.
2-2.
And
Pitchers
truly
with his
so,
kind of talent are
guys
super
like
rare to
Skubal are
find.
the
Those
guy-
kind of
are the
lefties with
pitchers you
like
wanna face.
just
Because you know
nasty
they love their
pitches.
fastball.
It's just
you know they're going to challenge you with that pitch.
here's
That's
the
why it's so
2-2.
vital,
One away
for
here in the
them
bottom
to
of the first.
locate
Cardinals
that
hit a
pitch
home
and
run
keep
to
it
make it
out on the
1-0.
plate.
1-0
The
Cardinals.
2-2 to Carlson. Fouled away.
Pure Madden player is Madden 22 worth it? I might buy. I don't know. I haven't really. I've
Carlson
heard
1 for 3.
a few people say it's bad, and I've heard a
Series
few people
opener
say
last
it's
night.
good. So I'm not really, or at least what's the word? Not good, but like it's better than what it has been. Yeah, I mean we still Yeah, we won the season series, and that's another strikeout for Tarek. That's 2 Skubals in the name, Skubal.
Here's the defense behind
Or
him.
2
Rodney
Ks in the
Grossman
name,
played right
Skubal.
field last night. He's in left field tonight. Jamer Candelario.
Yeah,
had
we've
3
been taking
assists
care of
and put out
poverty franchises,
yesterday, and Dustin Garneau
like the
catching Skubal
Astros,
for
the
first time.
Yankees, the
Zach
Cardinals,
Short has
all
been
these
busy
teams that
in
just.
his last few starts at short. 16
You hear the that quote that came out in the Athletic? I heard it might be a quote from earlier in the season, and it might be incorrectly attributed as it like there could be, if this is my last season in Houston. I think something like that is actually missing from it. But it does sound like Carlos Correa might be mentally prepared that he might be leaving the old Houston team. I would still put them as the number 1 team to most likely to have him back next year. But other than that, there are a few teams you could look at: the Cardinals, the Tigers. If the White Sox move the right things around, the White Sox could be in contention.
He went 1-2 to Arenado.
If the Indians got off their broke bitch asses and
That
spent
double
money,
for
they could be in
Arenado
contention.
last night, Simo,
There's a few
was
teams.
just his second extra base hit against the Tigers this season.
Maybe the Angels is like a
It's just 2
way
for
out there
12 against
candidate.
Detroit.
If they decide
In
to
the
just
season
abandon
series,
pitching, they
he
are
was
getting Pujols off their book this year.
He was almost
And
ready to walk
next
to the
season
bench
they have
for a
Justin
straight
Upton, which
through.
frees up about $51 million over just like that quickly. I can't really snap that well. So
Except to your point, they've just done a really
here's
good
another
job of
2-2.
moving the ball around the strike zone.
Foul ball.
He just doesn't seem to be comfortable at
Oh,
times.
no, I know. I'm just messing around.
The way the Tigers have attacked.
Yeah, he is. He should be back pretty soon. It'll be nice to see. We could definitely use a starter back. God knows we've lost 4 or 5 of them this year. Boyd better be ready to come back, throw 9-inning games and shit.
And here it is.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Skubal
Struck out the
strikes
side.
the
Let's
side, but does give up the
go.
Paul Goldschmidt home run. St. Louis has the 1-0
John
lead.
Meade.
We're going to talk
Good
with
pickup.
Casey
What up,
Mize
Eric?
about hitting.
You guys hear that the MLB is gonna make teams
September,
spend a
and the attitude.
they're considering
Tigers
adding in a what's the word? A salary minimum, so teams wouldn't be able to do like, under $100 million for their payroll. For teams that couldn't afford shit like that, because there's some broke boy teams, like the Pirates and shit. And I think the Orioles wouldn't really. They'd struggle with shit like that. It would be supported by like the luxury tax and all that fun stuff. It'd be doable. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. I actually do. Now, bitch ass teams can't just fucking go cheap as hell on everybody. Yeah, it would. It'd be good for competition's sake. Yep, league should support it. Because you have teams so often like Detroit that are about to do what they can do right about now. Because they can spend up to like 200. They can spend like $200 million more comfortably, dude. That's like kind of fucked up if you think about how much more money Detroit can spend in one singular offseason all of a sudden. I feel like that's the thing they're looking at going, holy shit, Detroit could spend $200 million. That's like $10, $20 million contracts and just fuck everybody over. Like they just take all the mid-market players that they want and any high markets, get like 2-3 high market players, and we can afford that. We can afford what, $30 million a year contracts? That'd be $90 million. What's that put us at? What are we at, 80 right now? So that'd put us at about $170 million. Wow, we're still under the salary cap. That'd be three $30 million contracts. Like three, you know, 10 year, $300 million contract. We get about 3 of those. And we'd still have a little bit of money to play with. That's ridiculous.
Welcome in Casey Mize, who got the victory
to be like the salary cap, because I believe the salary cap in baseball is what, 200 and or the luxury cap, whatever the luxury tax cap is. It's like what, 100 or 210. I want to say.
Casey,
and the Tigers' actual like MLB payroll is like 85 million.
To hit first and foremost, first time since high school.
Dude, that'd be ridiculous. And we don't need to add that much. We can get the best pitcher, the best player, and another really good player, 2 good players.
I did not think I'd be coming up with bases
really fuck people up. But, you know, that'd be a sudden thing. That'd be
not to have to
crazy.
swing yesterday, but turned out I was in a position where I potentially could have had to. But luckily, I didn't throw many strikes.
So I do support a minimum. I think it should be a little higher than 100 million, to be honest. We shouldn't be allowing teams to do what we could potentially do this offseason. I mean, anybody can do that, that doesn't spend the money.
Yeah,
but then you have teams that are like the Tigers that like can and probably will try to do some shit like that. That's not really good for baseball, because all that means is a top market team has to like lay low for like 4 years,
We saw the
acquire as many draft picks and top prospects as they can. Then all of a sudden reemerge as a behemoth with fucking like $180 million they can still spend and just fucking grab everybody. Like they just like that's so shitty if you really think about like what the long-term ramifications of doing a rebuild like Detroit did. 3-2, especially since Detroit's like a major market team in baseball.
That we normally do when guys hit homers, but obviously I'm not going to hit a homer.
It's it gets real. It gets real. Like it feels real uncompetitive and a real kind of scammy.
It was just having some fun, with the guys.
Kind of scummy, I guess. I mean, it's the price of just being bad for several years and just hoping that you don't lose your team. But I guess very few teams could really do what the Tigers just tried to do.
The dugout goes crazy. You grab the arrow
because they'd probably, they'd fucking tank their franchise.
You guys haven't.
I thought it was 34 with Nick.
In the clubhouse.
Yeah, it's a great clubhouse. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it's good.
We're at the top of the free edge.
We're having a blast. So.
Full count for Cameron here in the top of the second, 1-0 Cardinals. Nick Castellanos to rejoin the Tigers.
I'm not the funny guy, so me doing something like that, if it gave the guys a laugh, then I'm fine with that.
Daz Cameron sends one to deep center field.
Nick was always the double agent. One away.
Back to what you do and what you do best.
Good at bat by Daz Prescott there. Can't really be too mad about it. Seen 8 pitches, drove up the pitch count, and was able to go full. So not bad. Now up is Willie Castro.
Yeah, I was really comfortable. Didn't feel like I was in too many
Goat
jams.
Castro.
The leadoff guy got on a few times, but I never felt like I was in a tough spot just because I was throwing a lot of strikes. So I was able
Dude's going to go sign with the Yankees just so he could play in a small ballpark so he doesn't have to cry about playing in big ball stadiums anymore. Ooh, I hate it. Here's the 1 to Castro. That'll be base hit.
And it's a 1-out single for Willie Castro.
Willie the Goat Castro is what his nicknames called him. His teammates called him last year, but now they don't.
You make that play down the third baseline.
How we won't either.
Was that for you, do you think?
Yeah, it turned out to be pretty big because it didn't allow them to throw that first punch. They would have scored on that play. I thought it was going to go foul, and so
I feel like that's a pretty good way to start him up.
Coming back,
he was really good last season,
I made
but now he's not.
To, try to get him out, and
Yeah.
Miggy made a nice play over at first, to swat feet.
Mize is 7-6, 3.5 ERA.
Foul territory, basically. So
now up is
yeah,
Garneau
it was
with
a
the
weird
runner
play
at
'cause it's
first,
one of those that
or
you're
one
probably
away.
thinking,
Runner
let
at
it go
first, one
foul, let it
away.
go foul,
Top
but,
of the second,
they
1-0
stepped up
Cardinals
to it
lead.
and
Here's
stayed
the
fair.
pitch from
And
Lester.
Case, is it fair to say
There's going to be a stolen base attempt, and he's out like shit.
when you have that real
2
good
away.
fastball command,
Willie's former GOAT Castro is out,
there because it
and
looks
now
like
up.
it makes your
Well,
secondary
there's no
pitches
one
that
new up,
much
but
more
like,
effective.
yeah. Now shorts,
Yeah, I would
Garneau's
say
still
so.
batting with, it was a ball.
I think, I throw a lot of sliders and can flip in a few curveballs and stuff too, but majority, I'm throwing heaters, and I need to be able to.
They knew his
locate
ass
that,
was going. They
especially
pitched it out and
to
everything.
a lot of guys, to get them a little bit uncomfortable. So if I'm not able to locate the fastball like I want, it makes it much more, tough on me.
No, Willie should have just stayed at first.
Corner. That'll be extra
Garneau
bases
just
for
doubled
the
it down
Tigers
into the
catcher.
gap. Down into the wall. That'll be a 2-out double for Garneau. We're hitting it off this dude. It's just going to take maybe a one time through the lineup. It's just the son of a bitch if they decide to pull him in the third or something. You never know with these National League games and how they're going to use the pitcher. Short is up, then Scuba. Oh, shit.
Throughout the clubhouse, do you think?
It's almost Tarek's
Well,
turn
I
to
hope
bat.
they're all thinking that, and I'm glad you guys are.
I'd imagine Scuball's going to hit like an 80-foot or an 800-foot home run. He might set the modern record. I'm terrified to see what he does at the plate.
And
here's short.
I definitely want that to. I want everybody to feel that way. So, we're taking steps in the right direction. Where I think I got to get a lot better. To where we even feel better about
Your
that.
favorite
But,
Tiger is Zach Short.
I think that's coming, and hopefully we'll get to a point where. We know we're going to win today's game because Casey's pitching. I think that's the goal for me, and as it is for a lot of guys on our staff.
Feels like a weird thing to say.
Hoping I get to that point one day.
How special is the relationship that you have with Tarek Skubal and Matt Manning?
Here's the 1-0 to short. Oh, they walked
really
him.
Special. We came up through
Oh shit! Here comes Tarek, the
here.
motherfucking screwball machine.
They just
batting from the right side. Hey, we're almost to 10 likes, guys. A couple more likes will be up there, so that'll be halfway to the like goal.
He's able to do something
feel free to leave a like if
we'll
you're not afraid.
It's a great relationship. Those guys are a couple of my best friends, so I enjoy getting to hang out with them every day.
Play analyst for
here's Lester.
And
ball one.
His batting stance.
Don't know why they have him batting on the left side. He's right-handed. That ball was nowhere near him.
Yeah, looks pretty good. Good eye right there, taking the first pitch.
It'll be ball one
now
though.
He's in a good hitter's count. He might be sitting heater here. Looking to do some damage. So we'll see if Lester comes with a cutter.
Why is he swinging
Strike
right-handed?
one.
And are you going to jab him a little bit for the?
I think he's going to use the Casey Mize approach and just not swing the bat at all. It's a pretty big brain move.
If he takes one to the left elbow here,
he's even got an elbow guard on, which is quite hilarious to see.
Throwing 93, 95 by guys, so I'm okay with it.
Strike two.
He's in a hole.
I mean, Case, is he taking a
bit of squeeze there from the umpire?
I think he's going to swing.
I hope so. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I think he's going to swing.
He appears to be trying to walk.
Let's see what he gets from Lester on 1-2.
Come on. Nope, that's down.
Ball four, it's going to be a bit low.
Hey, your swing.
Pass for life. What's up, Jack? How you guys doing?
Last night, not bad, huh? How'd you
Hopefully
feel about
quite
making
well.
contact?
Yeah, I felt good. Here's the 2-2 for School. Ball with 2 on and 2 out. Top of the second, a lot of 2s.
Tried to blow that one by me, and I was a little bit late. But
top second,
2-0,
2 out. And Schoolball takes a rip and strikes out.
Stuff. Thanks as always, man. Stay healthy. All the best to you and your family. We'll see you when you get back home.
Yeesh, this guy stinks, dude.
Right, thank you, guys.
Nice at bat, nerd. It'll be DeYoung, Sosa, and Bader. DeYoung, Sosa, and Bader here. 5, 6, and 7. Bottom of the second coming up. 1-0. Cards. Going on a vacation. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully you have a good time. Going somewhere cool. To like the Poconos or something. Been on vacation a couple times in my life. Good times. I went to Colorado one time, and I went to the Appalachian Mountains another time. It was good times. I seen a bear once. Seen a ram. Motherfucker was just chilling and shit. Damn. Going to your home, Puerto Rico. Oh, nice, man. That should be really nice. It's always nice, especially since you just said it was your homeland. So it's always nice to head back and see your fucking see your place and shit. Probably pretty nice this time of year down there. Fucking probably beautiful weather right now. Yeah, right now it's Scooball with 3 Ks, which is a little weird, but like, you know, he can get one more and it's not. It'd be pretty normal after that. Right now it's a little weird. A little weird.
Scooball taking aim at the Cardinals, trailing 1-0.
Well, Scooball did a good job in that first inning. Punched out the side. Firm fastball.
Yeah, I was going to say, it probably feels nice,
Elevated fastballs. Getting some swings and misses. Didn't quite get this 94-mile-per-hour fastball.
Not that, like, weird humidity heat, but it's, like, got that, like,
backdoor to Carlson. And how about this 97-mile-per-hour fastball?
That nice dry heat to it.
To Arenado.
All right, Scooball back to the mound.
Now he
ready to take on DeYoung, Sosa, and Bader.
Edmundo Sosa and Harrison Bader in the second.
Have a safe flight.
Tigers have won all 3 meetings with the Cardinals so far this season.
DeYoung, Sosa, and Bader.
DeYoung 1 for 2 with a walk last night.
DeYoung looks like a home run guy, so hopefully we're careful here.
Thanks to Casey Mize and the Tigers.
I think Amir was describing him as a home run or bust guy.
From the dugout, had some good stuff. Couldn't quite get into the topic of what September holds for Casey Mize, but we do know it'll be peeled back. I mean, A.J. Hinch has made more than one hit.
Hopefully that means bust coming up here in the next pitch.
Because of the number of innings. And
you know, for the pitch count's sake, anyway.
Don't you just love talking?
I didn't go.
Casey Mize?
I do.
I do too.
1 and 2.
I would say this though, and I've been fortunate to be able to talk with him on a number of different occasions at the ballpark.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. Things are gonna get hotter. Weather patterns are gonna get a little bit more severe. We'll see how that plays out, though.
Baseball, but he's a really good dude.
You know,
and
I think we're a resilient species. We'll figure it out.
Total command of his arsenal right now.
I'm just gonna have to move way the fuck away from coast, since we might lose an island or two, which really isn't, which isn't good. But like, it seems like it's an inevitability. We are coming out of an ice age, so however that plays into it, we sped it up. Sure, so now it's something we have to deal with, and in the future can't. So that's probably the biggest issue, I would say, is that it's something that we have to deal with instead of the future, basically.
Sosa fouls it down the right field line. Sosa was a pinch hitter last night.
But it did seem like an inevitability. Certain things were going to go into the water due to the things, you know, heating up and ice thawing out.
Missed away.
Seems like there's a process. We sped it up. It looks like it.
Cardinals earlier this year on June 22nd.
Hopefully it doesn't kill us all. I guess my end zone.
Needed 97 pitches to get through that outing. Gave up a couple of runs and 4 hits.
Or a large number of us. That's basically another way to look at it. We lose a lot of Hawaii. Then who will ever tell us aloha? You know what I mean?
The 2-1 is fouled away.
2-2. Good pitch. Bottom of the second, 1 away. Cardinals lead it 1-0.
Tigers enter this one 61-66.
Here's the peach, and fouls it away.
The end of the bat. St. Louis, in the meantime, 63-61. The Cardinals are 13 backs of Milwaukee's pace in the NL Central. They are trying to hang in there in the wild card and sit 4.5 back of the Reds in that regard. Tigers will see the Reds coming up shortly.
All right, here's the 2-2.
The 2-2 to Sosa. Laid off it to make it full.
Full count. It's a Scooball with 4 Ks in his first name, or in his last name. It's S-K-K-K-K-U-B-A-L, Scooball. Pretty simple to spell.
Well, the Cardinals trio of
it's just pronounced with like there's one though.
Another
foul ball. Count remains full. 1 away here in the bottom of the second.
Kind of found their groove a little bit here in the month of
Hopefully
August.
my man throws a strike here.
Batter's box. hitting a clip of
Hopefully
349
he ain't
this
scared.
month. So that this tells me that they're getting more comfortable, finding some
foul ball.
confidence here at the big league level.
Oh, this is an 8-pitch.
Comes the
at-bat
ninth
from
pitch of the
Sosa.
at-bat. Not very good for Skubal.
This is where you
Pitch
and I
count getting
talk about
driven up
these
here a little bit.
Lengthy at-bats. However it ends, it's been a pretty productive one.
Tigers will have a day off
Well,
tomorrow.
That's the goal. That's the key to when you're in the batter's box is to try to see a lot of pitches. See as many pitches you can see in that first at-bat. And it just seems like you get more and more comfortable with every pitch.
We
And
ball
then he
four. We
gets hit.
lost that at bat. That was sucked. Need a double play here on like the first pitch.
He didn't try to get out of the way of that pitch at all.
No, he didn't.
Gotta get them pitches
Taking
down.
one for the team. Little fastball up and in. Actually sticks the elbow out.
Yeah, he leaned into that.
Leaned
Weird
into
noise
it.
outside. I don't know. All right. Anyway, one out, one on. Bottom of the second. Got a
Brings
runner
up
at
the
first
7
for
hitter, Harrison
Sosa
Bader.
now batting. Or no, that was Sosa. Now it's Bader.
Like the way this young man
It's gonna be
plays
hard
the
to
game.
double up Bader and
hard.
you know, just
Gets after it.
after we seen him running yesterday.
Plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
Strike one.
Had a triple last night. Good defensive.
Probably can
play.
go right after the next three guys if they really wanted to.
He
So
was
I'm not
chirping
too
a little
worried.
bit.
Yeah, he looked like he was chirping a lot. Yeah.
You can kind of be aggressive on these guys.
I don't know why.
What up,
The
Kenny?
old one.
What's with the wow?
It was Jonathan Scope running beside him, or if he was just excited about the triple. But he was letting the Tigers have it.
Yeah, he was knocked down.
Go Tigers.
in that at-bat,
Yeah,
too.
what I
So
thought.
That might have been part of it too.
I don't have to beat you up.
Against Erasmo Rodriguez or Ramirez. Strikes out on 3 pitches.
Hey,
here,
strike
and
three.
Tarek Skubal
Sits him down on 3 pitches. Good comeback for Skubal there. That's Skubal with 5 Ks in the name.
1901 Society members secure early incentives.
I guess he's
by
in
renewing your
strikeout
seats
mode
for the
today, so that's
2022
pretty cool.
season Today, early renewal incentives expire on September 2nd. Act now. Go to tigers.com/1901. or
Crazy
call
that Skubal's factored into
313-471. Ball.
18 decisions this year. Like he's 8-10. That's pretty crazy for a
Every
rookie to
out
qualify
made by
for
the
18
Cardinals so
decisions.
far here today has been a strikeout.
That's pretty good on his end. That's an impressive fact that no one really talks about much with Skubal. He's almost always qualifying. I don't remember the last time he's actually earned a loss though.
179. He's got a homer and 6 runs driven in so far this year.
0-2.
On a 95-mile-an-hour fastball.
Scuba's really doing a good job of locating
Another good
that
pitch here to
fastball,
the catcher for the Cardinals.
especially
I
early
can't
in
say
the
his
count,
name. What is it?
giving
Kaninzer?
himself the ability to put guys away with that fastball out of the strike zone.
He puts
And
it
that'll
away.
be sit him down. 6
Strikes out
strikeouts
the
for
side for the second
Skubal.
straight inning. Around MLB, in case you missed it, Brandon Belt had a special game last night. He honored one of his
Is it
bigger
formality?
supporters.
What are you talking
We'll
about?
explain when we come back.
What should I be like stressing over a baseball game of a team that's not making the playoffs? Or am I not supposed to enjoy my team like I don't understand there, Chewy. You're interpreting this very weird. They got probably a better couple of years ahead of them than whatever the fuck team you root for. Who's your team? Let me hear who your team is. What kind of future does your team have? What's your team going to be like next season, the season after that? Like what Baltimore? Oh yeah, okay, shut up, dude. You're not even allowed to talk about baseball. Hill, Scope, and Grossman. You guys won't be good for a decade. You got like couple good players. And then your cheap team will fucking not pay anybody except like one guy who won't pan out, a la Chris Davis, and then you'll be right back where you started from to exactly where you are this year. That's the fate of the Orioles. We're almost done, dude. I don't know if like most of the time when we do shit, like it actually pans out. Trading 2 top prospects to get Miguel Cabrera.
New York, the game break brought to you by Ram.
Well,
Brandon
I would
Belt.
argue.
Giants found out on Monday that his maternal grandmother Margaret
Drafted
passed away
Verlander.
at
That
19,
did pretty
struggling
well.
emotionally
Now we've
last
got a
night.
whole
He went to the
second
plate
slew of like our
and
next
honored one of his
generation of
biggest
talent
supporters,
coming
like
up. I don't know, man.
5,
We're doing pretty good here in
2 home
Detroit.
runs and 3 RBI in an 8-0 win.
We're
That's
20 plus. We're
emotional,
almost 20 plus wins
to say
better
the
than what
least,
most
Shep, and,
analysts had us at.
Giants,
I don't know.
they
We're
can break
overperforming.
191 team home runs leads. Everybody
By any
really
metric, the
Yeah,
Tigers
it's a
are an
surprise for a
overperforming
lot of
team this
people
year,
in
but
our
like, you know,
thoughts and prayers
it's
for
fine.
Brandon Belt and his
Weird to
family.
admit
He said
that, but
after the game, he said, "Look, I'm not looking for
unless you
anyone
had the
to feel
Tigers
sorry
winning
for me. I
60
just want
games,
to know you
then
know the
they're
situation and
overperforming
dedicating
to what
the
you
rest
had
of this season to
any
right
expectations for them.
So it was a
Top of the
heartfelt
third,
sentiment,
1-0 Cardinals.
and we wish him well. Top of the third, Derek Hill, Jonathan Scope, and Robbie Grossman for Detroit against John Lester. Lester needed 17.
Yeah, I'm
pitches in the
enjoying
first
watching my
and
baseball
17
team play
pitches in the
baseball.
second.
That's crazy, isn't it, Chewy? Am I the one that's upset? I just said I'm enjoying watching my team
2-0
play
to
a
Derek
game.
Hill,
What's
who struck out looking his first time.
what's wrong with enjoying a baseball game? I'm not a fair weather bandwagon fan for my teams. I like
1 for 4 with a run batted
when they
in
play
last
games. I
night.
try to watch them.
Lester pulled the string.
Most fans do
Changeup.
that actually like the
Hill
teams
is
they root
2-1.
for. 2-1 for
Yeah,
Hill,
Hill would be looking for that
but you know
fastball
it's fine.
in 2-0.
I get it. You only watch your teams
That's
when they
exactly
do
what
good,
he should be looking for.
like a real fan, right?
Lester throws a really good changeup to get Hill out in front.
Squares to bunt.
I haven't watched the Orioles in
Bunts
years.
the
I don't
ball.
even know who the fuck.
You and I wondered that aloud before our broadcast. How much will Derek Hill try to bunt his way on, knowing Lester has issues throwing to first base, not only when guys are leading off.
You're the
but
one
when
who's
guys
sounding
are bunting
upset.
to
You
get
come
out.
in
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
arrogant
So I thought-
streamer.
That would be something that would work in his favor. I thought he would maybe try to bunt in that first at bat. It's good to
You
see
watch
him
2
squaring
seconds of
around,
my
though,
channel, except for
trying to get
me
on
just
base to
talking about the
cause some
young
havoc.
achievements of
The
a
2-2.
couple of our young pitchers
Just short. De Jong.
who have been
Throws
the
out there,
crown
Hill
jewels
goes
of our
away.
organization for 2 years a pop.
Now a
Finally
message
seeing
from
them
MGM
hit some
Grand
level
Detroit.
of success, and this guy's like, "You're very arrogant." Like, nah, okay,
Go
that's
grand
fine.
at the destination that elevates.
You should see me when I talk about my
experience.
other team, the
Welcome back
Patriots.
safely
Oh
to
boy, you wouldn't
MGM
like that.
Grand Detroit.
You think I'm arrogant now?
One out on the Tigers' third. Here's Jonathan Scope.
Some point, hopefully.
Scope started the Tigers' thread in the first. He walked. Robbie Grossman then singled. Detroit had runners at first and second with only 1 out. But Jamer Candelario bounced into a
You guys ever gonna win a
5-4-3
game?
double play to end the threat.
Well, not.
Like
You're
already
gonna
the
hit
Tigers
20
are showing
straight tonight.
some
That's
patience
fucking crazy, dude.
in the batter's box, making Lester work.
You sounding confident? I still am
Lester
confident.
have
Confident about
success.
what?
When guys are chasing, being overly aggressive in the batter's box.
It is a different
in the
game
same
plan against John
mindset, like
Lester
what?
than it would be against Jack Flaherty.
What am I supposed to be
Scope brings
about?
in the
What?
2-0. Make it 3-0. How is that as a hitter? How do you have that different approach against a different
That we
pitcher?
could
Well,
win?
when
Yeah,
you're
I still
facing
think we
Flaherty,
could
a
win this game.
flamethrower, a
It's
guy that's
literally
going
the
to
third
attack the
inning.
strike zone, you
I
know you're
guess
going
you
to
don't
give
watch
the pitch to
baseball,
hit,
so you
so
don't
you're
know
gonna be
this, but like
aggressive.
this game
Against
still
Lester, he
has
doesn't
like
give in to you.
potentially
Drills
2.5
by a
hours
diving
left in it.
Arenado into the
Not
left
really
field corner.
super worried
It's
right now
fielded by
about
Dylan
anything.
Carlson.
Yeah, it's
Jonathan Scope trots his
real
way
early.
in for a 1-out double.
like,
So he's been
I
aboard
don't
a
know.
couple of times here
You
today.
watched baseball
and
before?
both times he was
1-out
swinging
double for
3-0.
Scope.
I was just about to say that. At 3-0,
Now up is
you normally
Grossman.
don't see him
Yeah,
swing
I'm
here,
sure we'll score though.
but
It's
he
a
feels like
very
Lester's going to
long
be
game.
in the strike zone. Doesn't want to walk him.
Jesus Christ.
And Jonathan Scope was ready. He whistles that ball down the left field line. Past the
There's a
diving
time limit on
Arenado.
baseball. Maybe they could.
See if Robbie Grossman can bring him home. Singled his first time up.
Wonder how good a shape their bullpen's in after yesterday, but that's all right.
First pitch swinging. Nice diving play made by
I don't get the run
Arenado.
over to
Throw
third.
in time to get Grossman.
So we got one
Stole
over to
away an
third.
RBI
Now up is
single.
Candelario.
That's why
Hopefully
he's
a
won
good at bat here
Gold
will
Glove
drive
after
the run in.
Gold
If not,
Glove
have
at
to
that
get it later.
position, a four-time platinum Gold
Top
Glove
of the
winner
third,
and
two
an
away.
eight-time Gold
Runner at
Glove
third,
winner,
and
Nolan Arenado.
now up is Candelario.
The reflexes here. Right away, he's off. Gets a really good jump, lays out.
They could.
Makes a sick play there. Shep.
They're a significantly better team than us right now.
And then to finish
Probably
the
should
play
win
off
this
with
one,
the arm.
but I don't know. We're playing spoiler
Fun
at
to
this point
watch.
this year.
It really is. Love watching him and Matt Chapman play that position.
Them losing this game to us yesterday, that was pretty bad. That really hurts
Both
their
of those
season up a
guys
little
are
bit.
elite defensive
Yeah.
third baseman, probably two of the game's best third baseman.
They're still in a playoff
Who else
race, the
would you put in
Cardinals.
that conversation?
They're not in the
Machado?
playoffs, but they're in the picture, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
probably. I don't think he's quite as skilled as they
So
are. With
did the same
glove,
with
but
Toronto,
his arm
taking
is
2 or
incredible.
3.
I remember listening to an interview with Nolan Arenado once, and they asked him what the hardest play to make, and he said the backhand. He's always
Games you
working
can't
on it.
afford to
He said
lose are games against
playing with
teams like
guys
Detroit.
Trevor Story and DJ LeMahieu and Troy Tulowitzki in the past has pushed
Oh,
him.
Astros and Kansas
So
City
he
are on YouTube
practices
TV.
grounders
Hopefully you
from the
guys don't get
deepest
embarrassed by
part
the
of third
Royals.
base to start, almost like on the outfield grass.
Here's Candelario,
Versus
0-1.
Wade
Kind of a
Kemp.
low pitch.
Fascinating mindset. Here's Jamer Candelario.
But it's close enough. It was a strike. 0-1. Find a little piece of the outfield here. Yeah, 0-2.
Swung on and missed.
Not a
It's
good at-bat
0-2.
here by
Candelario's numbers much better with men
Not
on
good,
base. We
not
showed you
good.
that last night. Then when the bases are empty, he's in a tough spot here. 0-2 to John Lester with a tying run at third.
I was a little surprised that Candy has struggled
Here's
on
the 0-2 to
off-speed
Candelario.
pitches, given the fact that he
It's a foul
uses
ball.
the entire field. He uses the gap left center, right center from
We won
both sides of
yesterday
the
4-3.
left-handed and
Close
right.
game. Good game at the end. Oh, 2 after the foul ball. Well, it stays 0-2 after the foul ball, and we'll see.
200
We'll see another pitch.
on off-speed pitches.
The 0-2.
1 and 2
Off-speed
ball
pitch,
outside.
But outside. That's the changeup. Candelario 1 for 3 with a walk yesterday. There's Jonathan Scope. He doubled with 1 out here in the third. Another 1-2. Grounded to third.
And
Arenado
should be
takes his
a
time,
ground out.
Throws out Candelario. Another threat squashed by this Cardinals defense.
Go to the bottom of the
Skubel's
third.
done something special in the
It'll
first 2
be
innings
Lester,
of today's
Edmund,
ballgame.
and
What you
Goldschmidt
ask?
in the bottom of the
Show
third.
you.
1-0 Cardinals.
And explain when we come back.
Well, we're getting close. Bodes well for the 5th inning on. Should be a good sign for things to come later in the game. But we'll see how much longer they'll keep Lester in this one. I don't give a shit. Yeah, now Chewy, you're screwed. You have to deal with my security force. Now you have to deal with Kenny. Kenny, deal with this loser. You can talk crap to him, Kenny. Just don't time him out. He hasn't done anything. And just don't. He's allowed to be here. He hasn't done anything. Who cares? He's just got the hit force on him now. Now you have to deal with top people working on it. Yeah, it's not any fun, is it? I'd be scared too, man. What's up, Christian? How's it going, man? It's commercial break.
It's been a dominating performance for Tarek Skubal so far. Every
All
out
right,
for
still
St.
commercial.
Louis
Oh, no, here we go.
via
Skubal's
the
pitching.
strikeout, and only Spencer Turnbull since 1974 can say the same. He did it twice in 2019 against the White Sox and the Mariners as rookies. And Skubal goes to work against John Lester, and then it'll be the top of the order, Tommy Edman and Paul Goldschmidt. You saw Lester's career numbers, a 114 hitter. Looks at a 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
That'll be first pitch strike.
He's 1 for 4 with the Cardinals so far this season.
That'll be strike 2. And we'll probably see a quick strikeout here by Skubal, which would be 7 in a row to start off the game.
What Jack Flaherty was throwing. I mean,
For outs.
Lester kind of looks out at Skubal and says, man, that's good stuff.
And yeet.
3 pitches, quick work.
That's 7 now for Skubal.
I mean, no,
Rookie pitcher, strikeout leader for rookie pitchers. Doing what he does best. Chewy's a Baltimore fan, Kevin, so he's allowed to be angry.
With this Cardinals offense,
it's all right.
pretty much bullied him with fastballs.
He has bullied him.
He has.
And I wouldn't like it either.
See what the adjustment is. Ever since working with you, I look at the adjustment of the pitcher and the hitter. How are they going to adjust after seeing each other earlier in the game?
Ball 1.
1-0 to Edman.
Shit, what was that? Hopefully that's an out.
That's
And
the
that's
first
out number
out.
2.
Not
Little dribbler off to the end, off the end of the bat, goes right
strikeout
back to the
for
pitcher,
Tarek Skubal.
and that's the second out of the inning. 2 away, bottom of the third, 1-0 Cardinals lead. Now up is Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt
The
steps in.
culprit of the only run of the game so far. He hit the solo home run, about 420 feet. Nice little solo jack for Goldschmidt in the first.
He teed off on it.
2 away in the inning, bottom of the third, just so you're aware where we're at, and it's 1-0 Cardinals. There you go. There's the game. Tigers scraped up 4 hits, kind of stranded them on the bases,
Goldschmidt
and
last
hit
night
into a
went 0
double
for
play.
4, so it snapped
Cardinals
an
have a
11-game
run,
hitting streak.
and they have
Starts
1 run,
anew
1 hit.
with that home run.
It's kind of like a duality thing.
And continues his red hot
And he just hit
hitting in
another
August.
one, so that
Sprays one to
sucks.
deep right field.
God damn it.
Cameron, that looks up, and it's a 2-homer game for Paul Goldschmidt. 2-0 Cardinals.
Well, as we said at the beginning of the game, the problem with Skubal is he gives up a lot of solo homers, at least 3 a game. So there's the second. And the third will come at some point. It's like a given with this dude. I'm just glad they weren't all in the first inning this time, like per usual.
Ball's flying out of this place. This is a good breaking ball out over the plate.
Whatever. All right, now up is Carlson.
Outside part of the plate to Goldschmidt. Again, barrels it up. And he goes oppo.
Little poked it out home run. Not much you can do. That's a good piece of hitting by Goldschmidt to take a ball right into left field like that, or to right field like that when it's outside.
Equally effective. 360
Good piece of hitting.
feet for Goldschmidt.
He's the only one picking up the ball, picking up the baseball against Skubal. 2 really good swings.
0-1.
This is Dylan Carlson.
Fouls it away, 0-2.
0-2.
All right, this time don't throw such a hittable pitch. I don't know. I personally think the Cardinals will win this because I think Lester has to show them. I mean, he's been horrible, but I feel like he's been getting into it. I mean, yeah, I mean that's not a bad take. And we've kind of struggled against veteran left-handed pitching this season. The Tigers offensively have. It's been like hit and miss since the All-Star break, I guess. But I don't know. Could be a pretty low-scoring game. It's only 2-0 right now.
The 0-2, rounded foul.
Seems like other than Goldschmidt, most of these Cardinals can't really figure out how to hit Skubal. I think Goldschmidt's the only guy that hasn't struck out. I guess Sosa didn't strike out. Yeah, everyone else has struck out, but Sosa and Goldschmidt. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. Another foul ball. Skubal has pretty much been dominating these Cardinals hitters, but Goldschmidt's got him twice.
Looks like they're starting to get that timing
No, he's a good hitter. He just knows how to hit.
Scooble's fastball.
Usually when you run into a young, like, kind of rookie pitcher, you know, you get a hold of him.
Carlson, a much better hitter in this ballpark
Catch him.
than he is on the road.
It happens. Oh, that'll be a field ball. Will there be a play? Should be the third out of the inning, as long as, you know, he didn't beat it out. I don't think he did.
Multi-homer game of the season.
So Goldschmidt gets him up another run. It'll be 2-0 Cardinals heading into the bottom of the third. Or, well, top of the fourth. I apologize. Top of the fourth now coming up. 2-0 Cardinals. Cameron, Harold Castro, and who the hell? Garneau. I was going to say, who the hell is that? But I was like, oh, it's Garneau. All right. About 700 on the Cardinals. 1.5 runs to win 160 or 16 grand. Damn. Sheesh. Right now, hey man, if that was the end of the game right there, that'd have been pretty nice for you. AJ Hinch is getting his team back too. Yeah, we're getting the team kind of back. We'll have Boyd soon enough. We'll have Haas back soon enough. Yeah, it'll be pretty nice having some guys back. I don't know if we'll ever get Tehran back, if we'll ever see him pitch, but you know, something. People can dream. People can dream. But anyway, Cameron, Castro, and Garneau. Your cousin probably at this game? That's cool. Your cousin a bitch, bro. I one time was wrestling, like WWE style, like professionally, and your cousin tried to join, and he got hit with one pile driver, and he started crying after he shit on himself. He like got hit, and as he hit, the shit flew all over the place. He just immediately started crying. It was like, it was real weird, bro.
Would you get up into the arch there in St. Louis and look down?
Yeah, I know. All your family members did that who tried to join.
Maybe I'm just a little bit afraid of heights.
Yeah,
Haas hit a nice homer last night for the Mudheads. Yeah, didn't he catch Matt Boyd's start too? It's not my family, Gerald. I don't know why you're laughing. This is your family, bro.
I would move through it swiftly. I don't think I would stand up there.
Ball one. That should have probably been called a strike.
There's Daz Cameron.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice to see.
Yeah,
Boyd should be back any point. Like it's like he could be back next series type deal. Is that a correct assessment of things? That's gonna be a foul ball. 1-1.
Cameron was a pinch hitter last night, and he doubled.
Not talking shit about someone. Team I'm on, able to watch the game via TV, so it's definitely enjoyable. Yeah, man, no problem.
That's the approach.
Yeah, no, I understand rooting for your bet. If you need a way to watch, still, if you're not watching on your phone, like if you have a computer available to you, the link in the pinned comment where the blue is, where it says not too sure with what's going, has a link to a way to watch it, which is the way I am. But I would recommend a good pop-up blocker for it. You know.
The 2-1.
2-2. Because I don't think the site I typically use has been working. I'm going to check it out real quick. Because I'd like to start using this again if they're going to get their shit together ever.
Here comes the 2-2. And Cameron gets caught looking. Third strikeout of the day for John Lester.
Yeah, it's not working yet. So we'll have to just use this one.
Fridays on Valley Sports kicks off.
But hey, it's a way to watch, right? Just leave a like and all that. I'd appreciate it if you use the link. You should leave a like. Oh wow, we're up to like 13.
Then at 7 o'clock, Chippewa Valley goes toe to toe.
There's quite a few. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. 14 likes. I appreciate that. We're just 6 likes away from the like goal of being 20, so I appreciate that. Just 6 likes away from the like goal. Top of the fourth. Here's the next batter, it's Castro, strike one.
Willie Castro
1 out.
singled
Yeah, this is
his
a good
first
part of the
time up,
lineup.
but then was caught stealing. Perfect throw from Andrew
Torkelson,
Kisner.
Green, Dingler,
Castro
Keid,
cut
that middle infielder, Ryan Keidler,
0-2.
Kleider. I don't know how to say his last name yet. Then we got
With the
Joe, we
single
got Ty
in the
Madden who
second,
can make the
Willie
team.
Castro now has
Yeah,
12
welcome back,
hits
Brandon.
in his last 12 games.
Bregman's back. Oh, nice. So that's good for the old Astros.
Half of those hits, extra base hits.
Yeah, he's pitching good.
Tries to
He's
spark
pitching
this
pretty
bat
good.
in the final months of the
Lester,
season.
that's ball up high a bit. I think that could have been called strike three. Probably should have been, but, you know, hey, it's nice to get a
Castro
call.
looks more comfortable, I would say, in the batter's box now.
I'm spending a little bit weird with the strike zone this afternoon, I would have to say.
Inside
It's going to
2-2.
be inside for a
Big
ball.
stretch for him if you think about
So
it.
2-2.
Detroit's already signed Jonathan Scope to the extension. What will they do at second base, knowing that Scope can also give them versatility at first and third? Here's the 2-2. Chops it foul.
Well, I think because they're now giving him an opportunity to play the outfield, adding some versatility.
I think EA and 2K servers are acting up
He
on
could
Wednesday,
move
but on
into
Monday,
a
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday,
utility
Saturday,
player
and Sunday,
where he
it don't
plays
act up.
some outfield and
What,
some
is Wednesday like the day they do updates or
infield,
something?
Shortstop, second base.
It's valuable.
That'll be
Switch here.
ball three. Good little at bat here by
Pop
Willie
in
Castro
his
so
bat.
far. Kind of a
Both
couple lucky
sides.
calls.
More power from the left side.
Favorite Cardinals pitchers right now
but I
is
feel like a
Wainwright
better
and
hitter
J.A.
from an
Hop.
average standpoint.
Those are pretty solid.
From the right side.
Singer of umpire,
good
did you
patience
hear
right
what
there.
happened to the no? What happened to the umpire?
It's a really good pitcher's pitch that he took.
Full count. One away
There's
here
the
in the
payoff.
fourth, and Castro
Wrong
fouls that
foul.
one away as well. We'll see another pitch.
You just described.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, Charles. That's pretty weird. Is it like every Wednesday they're pretty bad, or is it like just this today they're pretty bad?
Expected to be.
Could just be the day
joining
they
Tigers
update
maybe
then.
September 1st. They're going to give him a look in Toledo for a
Here's another payoff pitch.
I think one game in Lakeland as well.
Castro going to single up the middle. There we go. 1 out single for Castro. Good little at bat there. Good way to drive up the pitch
We
count.
like having guys that are
What's he at, like
versatile, right?
51?
You can move around.
62. Sheesh.
I don't know how those guys
Kinda
feel
hit him
about
with
being
one.
That utility guy, that versatile guy, or if they want that position, same position every single day.
Your favorite Cardinals is Wainwright and J.A. Hop.
Continues to get pitches that he can handle it.
Garneau's
Drive
up.
through the middle. Put together some good at bats like that one.
Just today, it's getting some interference.
have to be in
Well,
the
hopefully it's
conversation.
just one bad day for them. They'll probably be back to normal. Probably back to
Dustin
normal within a few
Garneau.
hours.
He
You
doubled
never
his
know
first
with
time
EA.
up.
Can't imagine it long term. Strike one to Garneau.
The second extra base hit as a Tiger. He doubled.
Hopefully he can hit another,
Extra
have
on
another little
Sunday.
double
2
here,
for 3 with a double.
or even hit a home run. But I highly doubt it.
Season numbers there, 4 for 10. And he's now 2 for 3.
Home
His
runs
career
don't
against
seem
John
his
Lester, a
to
home
be
run
our
double.
team's thing right now. Fuck.
Swung
0-2.
missed. Down 0-2 in the count.
Sometimes you can't explain the numbers or why you see the ball well.
Right.
Off
Oh,
a
Kenny, you were
certain
supposed to
pitcher,
hit him with the
but it
Jeesh,
happens.
but you missed
It
the
seems
shot.
like all the time where
You already
some
missed the
players in the
opportunity,
lineup,
so I wouldn't
he's
do it now
tough
because
on
it'd be way out of time.
the ball looks like a beach ball coming in to you as a hitter when you
0-2.
see the ball well off a pitcher.
We got to look
The
more
0-2
well-oiled than this, Kenny.
Just missed off the edge.
Ball one outside. 1-2 count now for Garneau.
Simo caught this last night where A.J. Hinch was telling Dustin Garneau as they were looking over some video in the dugout together. He said, "You're catching tomorrow." It's not. I wake up.
Gonna have to
I
consider
see the
letting you
lineup
go
now, I
from,
get prepared.
from the
Garneau
company,
was
Kenny.
ready yesterday. and he's
Can't
been
have
ready
bad
for the
performances
get-go
like
here
this
today.
in any kind of consistent manner.
The 1-2 in the dirt.
One time
Stopped
too
by
many.
Kisner,
Once
back
is
to
one
the
time
throw.
too many. It's showing a dangerous behavior trend.
And you also saw him looking at the
Might have to fire you,
notepad,
Ken.
the iPad or whatever they have down there, and they were going over the hitters, talking about approach.
2-2
how they're
2-2
gonna
count.
attack certain hitters. I mean, again, they just do a really good job.
Could use a little base
being
knock
prepared.
here. A walk would do just as well.
Now the 2-2.
And that'll be inside for ball three, so we'll have another full count here from Lester.
Lester's starting to get frustrated.
Could chase him by the time his next at-bat
Not
spot
getting
comes
the
up, so
call.
that's a
Tigers
plus
are
for the
being patient.
Tigers. But it could mean that's about 5 or 6 innings for Lester regardless tonight. So, you know, you still get good use out of him. All right, Kevin. Have fun at work, man. I might be doing a live stream when you get out and everything. Like a football talk thing. Ah, shit, that's 2. Well, easy to get a double play when you got the catcher running. So, no, that's 2. But Lester is up at, oh, Jesus, what's he at? 68 pitches. So that's never what you want to see through 4. But he's pitching well. He's got a shutout brewing. Obviously, he won't be finishing this. He's got like another bad inning left. Well, not bad, but another high-pitch inning left. Arenado, De Jong, and Sosa. Arenado, De Jong, Sosa. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Cards. All right, see you later, Kevin. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm doing a NFL stream or not yet. I don't know yet. I probably should. Be a fun time. What time is it? 2:20. Let's see what's going on now around the internet. Game's moving by at a pretty nice pace. It's not slogging on or taking too long. Seems to be progressing along at a good rate. Oh yeah, I'm just
our goal, we show up, is to win. And, you know, that's all I've ever really known at this level. It's the big leagues. And so I think that the players have really enjoyed the success that's come with that. I mean, we're still below 500 though. I mean, we're not where we need to be, but I
kind of want to try an idea with Amir on doing an NFL talk tonight.
As
but we'll
close
see
to
about
exactly
how
I would hope as their manager.
where we multi-stream it, where he streams it to his channel, me to mine, and
it seems like it feels like
kind of like a big combined audience type deal.
Shocked that I even asked the question,
but it'll be Arenado, De Jong, and Sosa for the Cards. Here's the first pitch, and that'll be a fly ball. Should be the first out of the inning as long as no one drops it, and 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's how we start the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Cards lead, and it'll be De Jong up now with nobody on, 1 away.
Putting them in the position to succeed, and I think it eliminates the.
It's a good start.
Communication skills. I think it eliminates the guessing game with him. It's like you know what you're going to get every single day. You know he's going to be prepared and ready to put you in a position to succeed, and then all you have to do is just play the game.
You and I have talked to a lot of different players, especially you. And your relationships with them.
That'll be strike 1. Here we go.
He's a difference maker, don't
they? They do. They do. They love playing for him. They'll do anything.
Oh, that's a little bit behind. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it away. 0-2 quickly now on De Jong. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout is De Jong.
The way he holds them accountable.
1 away in the 4th.
Just like, yeah, those are the guys I want to play for.
Other than a couple of home runs, Scooball's been pretty flawless tonight with 7 strikeouts through 3 1/3.
Who struck out swinging in the 2nd.
He's up at 53 pitches thrown. Hasn't really been throwing any balls because he gets about, you know, like there are certain guys on this lineup that are pretty prone to strikeouts. Like De Jong and I think a couple other guys are. I think the bottom part is they're kind of strikeout happy. I mean, he's thrown 53 pitches. Scooball has, and only he's at 43. Or hold on, now he's about to throw another one. 53 with 43 with 42 strikes. You know what I mean? That's pretty good.
There's only 2 players Tarek Skubal has yet to strike out. Paul Goldschmidt, who has 2 homers.
There's a couple of these guys you can go right at
Sosa,
them.
who was hit by a pitch in
Bop,
the second.
strike 1.
Stares at
It's another
strike
strike, 53 or 43 strikes, 54 pitches. So about 11 balls he's thrown, which is really good. 0-2.
Away, 0-2. Sosa had a
What you like to see? What you like to see? Fucking low pitch counts, and you're striking out a lot of guys. 8 strikeouts and through 3 1/3, and you've only thrown about 56. That's not too bad.
Too laborsome for him. The pitch count is high.
Starting to get up there though. You don't want to really cross the 60 barrier in the 3rd inning, or well, the 4th inning rather.
When you're striking out batters
But
like Tarek Skubal does.
Still in good shape. Good shape.
Skubal's last start
Good,
came
right
against
control.
Shohei
He's
Ohtani.
just getting a lot of strikeouts tonight, so it's
Week ago,
kind of
6
unfortunate.
2/3, gave up a couple of runs, and threw 97.
It's like a
pitches.
fortunate, unfortunate type deal.
Battled. That was a good pitcher showdown. Here's the 0-2.
Nah.
High and away.
Well,
1
what
and
I'm
2.
seeing is that he's attacking the strike zone. He's not living on the corners. He's just attacking and forcing the Cardinals to swing the bat.
Sosa in another good battle.
Fouls it away. Count remains
Skubal
1
this
and 2
time
then.
around. Really good numbers from Dan Petrie and Mickey York and Tigers Live before the game.
All right.
Showing that Skubal in the last 3 games, given up just a couple of runs, 16 hits, and has struck out 17, while walking only 2.
Bumpily,
Strikes
struck
out
him
Sosa.
out.
And that's how the Cardinals get moved down here in the 4th.
That'll be 9
1,
strikeouts
2,
through 4
3.
innings for Tarek SKKKKKKKKKKKKKKK Ubal. And now up it'll be Short, Skubal, and Hill. Blah. I just hope that's not the end of the game for Skubal. Because, I mean, all consensus says, in the 5th inning, you probably should hit for the pitcher, but, we'll see how this plays. You should also consider pinch hitting for Zach Short here at this point. See if there's anything going on. The most valuable thing Lester's done this season was hit a home run. Really? That's pretty funny. Hopefully we start getting to Lester here whenever the game decides to pop back on. It'll be top of the 5th. Short, Skubal, and Hill. I don't know if it will get anything with the current situation unless Short gets on and we bunt him with Skubal. We'll see though.
Here in the 5th.
All right, here we go. Here's Short.
Tarek Skubal and
I
Derek
just kind of popped on out of nowhere. Oh, they're about to pitch even.
Short drew an
All right, here we go.
intentional
First
walk
pitch.
in the 2nd.
Strike 1.
Looks at strike 1. Second appearance in the series for Short. He was a pinch hitter last night.
1-1.
Now 1-1 to him. Hitting 147 coming in. 6 homers, 19 runs driven in for Zach Short. Now 2-1.
2-1.
There's a lot to like about Short. He plays a solid shortstop.
Short has, I think, intentionally walked with his
He's got
other
range.
at bat.
He's got an arm. But for them offensively, swings.
AB
and
is going
misses a
through
little
it.
bit Too much, and he's making the adjustments.
3-1.
Work down and through the baseball, opposed to working uphill.
Lester's
That's
thrown
something that
40 strikes and 32 balls.
Hitting coach this season, I'm working on.
Yeah, and he said it's not.
Here's the 3-1
from
from Lester.
That you can just start all over and have it click the next day.
Ah, fuck.
Pop up.
Bloop.
Shallow
Bloop.
left.
Bloop. Ah, nope. Okay. Cardinals defense is too good. They're not going to fuck up.
For
who are we playing? The Blue Jays.
Frustration.
Yeah.
Second at bat for.
It'll be short. Now up is Scooball. He's still batting, so he's still pitching. Here's one of the modern greats in hitting.
Didn't really get to break down.
They call him the Grand Pumbaa of batting.
First at bat because we were talking with Casey Mize, his good friend. He was rooting him on.
He was pulling for him, no question. Getting some chocolate.
Here's the strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That'll be strike 2.
It's 0-2.
1 away in the top of the 5th. 2-1, or 1-2 rather.
Like
1-2.
the approach of the pitchers.
Can't count. What the fuck is wrong with me?
In the
I'm a
batter's
friggin'
box,
loser.
Mize and Scooble is take up until 2 strikes, and then you get 1 swing.
There's the swing.
And he strikes out. 2 away.
2 away.
Not really a surprise there, to be honest. Now up is Derek Hill with 2 away.
For the Bolt EUV electric
So we're
player.
back to the top of the
Arenado,
lineup here.
third
This will
base.
be the
He's
3rd
been
time
busy,
through.
showing off
This
his
is
range. And
I hope we start hitting
there.
this guy, but I don't know if he's going to pitch after the
Making
5th.
an outstanding
You
play
know,
here,
I
and he's
don't
just
really
been
know.
In the action, turning the double play.
I don't know where we're at hitting wise for them. I
Lester
think
doing
he
a
might
great
be
job of getting
donezoed
the
after
ground
this inning.
balls. And again, the defensive players on the balls of their feet, anticipating the ball being hit, and making the necessary plays. Boy, is he fun to watch from third base.
Yeah, he really is. Said his biggest third base influence was Adrian Beltre and Scott Rowland. Not bad.
Ball 1.
Considering
Not at all.
Beltre had 5 Gold Gloves and Rowland won 8.
Strike 1, ball 1. I don't know.
Derek Hill
Get
drives
down.
into right center field gap.
That'll be down. That'll get to the gap. That could be extra. Well, that's going to be extra bases for Derek Hill, at least a double. And he's going to take it. Just going to hold that second for a double. Good throw. Good defense by the Cardinals. Prevents a triple there. 2-out double for Derek Hill. 2-out double. Now up is Scope with 2 away and a runner at second. Good shot at some offense here coming.
Lester has continued to stay away.
They very well could just walk Scope here. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Stay on that baseball and look to go that way. Derek Hill gets himself.
They've been carefully not pitching to Jonathan Scope this whole series, so wouldn't be too stunned if they decide to let him go, so they could go after who they feel is an easier get, which is Grossman.
Jonathan Scope, who's been there twice.
Lester's done a good job of limiting the damage, pitching out of some jams.
Need to drive this guy in, though, at this point.
Tigers have 4 more hits than St. Louis. I mean, Detroit's got 6 hits. St. Louis has just 2, but those 2
Ball
are
1.
impactful. 2 solo bombs from Paul Goldschmidt.
Lester's the kind of pitcher now that
Runner at second, 2 away, top of the 5th, 2-0 Cardinals lead. Here's Scope at the dish.
With all of his pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
And
the other way.
that'll get down. That could get the run in. It could be 2-1.
Derek Hill is going to push it.
And the Tigers score. It's 2-1.
First slide.
All right.
And the Tigers are on the board thanks to the
That'd be
Jonathan
nice,
Scope
Charlie.
RBI
I think we could
single.
get Correa because it seems like he might be a free agent. But whoever we get, we're gonna have to overpay a little bit on. That's just kind of like the nature of how things will be. And Scope takes second on the throw, so it'll be 2-1 in favor of the Cardinals. Tigers get a run across. Now Scope stands at second with 2 away, and now up is Grossman. No, he only got the first. He stayed at first.
Derek Hill.
All right.
For the Tigers' first run.
2-run homer incoming from Grossman pretty soon. Oh, they're pulling him.
Pitching coach Mike Maddox having a chat with.
They're pulling him after 4 2/3.
Jonathan Scope.
He does have 82 pitches, so that might be it for him.
We're talking about maybe some of the struggles that he's had a little bit, right?
Is that Greg Maddox?
The last 7 games,
pitching coach,
just 250. The last 4 really has struggled as the Cardinals bullpen gets busy with Luis Garcia. And now, what has Jonathan Scope done? He's walked.
All right, they're gonna leave him out there for a little bit.
And he's just driven in Detroit's first.
Probably try to get this last out in the 5th.
I mean, it sounds simple when you talk about getting a good pitch to hit. How difficult that can be.
That looks like Greg
especially
Maddux.
when you're not seeing the ball well.
What you doing?
But give Scope a lot of credit. He knows how to get himself back on track. Doesn't go through too many low times. And it's because of that approach.
There's Robbie Grossman. Grossman has singled and was robbed of an RBI single from
Nope,
Nolan
okay.
Arenado
He
in the
doesn't.
third.
That might be his brother. Mike Maddux. Is that is he related to Greg?
Here's the 1-0.
That's a
Inside
ball, I
2-0.
guess. Probably shouldn't have been called the ball. What the hell? Oh,
So
my
1 for
playback's
2
buffering.
today
Hold
for
on.
Grossman. 4 for
I can't see
8
what
for
anybody's
Grossman
saying. All right, there we go. It's
against
back.
Lester
I'm gonna
in his
refresh it
career.
really quick. Hopefully, I see the 20. Hopefully, we're at the light goal. That'd be pretty cool. I doubt it though. 17. All right. Just 3 likes away from the light goal. I'd appreciate it if we can get up to 20. I'm sure we'll get there, so no worries.
Now the 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. That'll be
Another good take.
ball for another down low. 3-0 here for Grossman
Tigers
with
line
2
up
away
these
in
days.
the bottom of the
Have to be
5th.
patient and have a good eye against
Runner
John
at
Lester.
first.
Robbie Grossman fits that to a T.
Yeah, somebody said that.
Grossman
Oh, that was
also
you, I
knows
think.
as
I think
a
you
hitter,
tried saying that earlier,
when you feel like
but then you fucked it
pitcher
all up and
can't
just deleted the
overpower
whole
you, they
thing.
can't beat you with anything. You can be patient. You can work the count.
Yeah, I've heard that before, man. I can't remember where I heard that before. 3-1 now.
Twice. Only Tony
But yeah, this probably spells the end of Lester after this inning, so we'll probably see a new pitcher. Make it 18. I appreciate that. Is it Angel or is it Angel? Or Angel?
I think a lot of fans make a big deal about swinging 3-0. How do players feel about it?
Well, I wasn't comfortable
Or is
swinging
it just
3-0.
There's a
Always
couple
thought,
ways
well,
that
if I got
the
a
name
good
could
pitch
be
to hit on
said.
3-0, I'm going to get that same good pitch in 3-1 count.
Well, foul ball.
Now,
I
there are a
appreciate
lot
the
of
like, though.
guys
Thank
that-
you very much. Very kind.
They didn't mind swinging 3-0.
Either
Just
or.
wasn't comfortable
Oh, there we
doing
go.
it
That
because
works.
I didn't want to get myself being too aggressive 3-0. It takes a very patient hitter in the batter's box to
Pretty much,
trust
Gerald.
himself when he gets to 3-0.
Here's the 3-2 to Grossman. Jam job and
Ah.
by Goldschmidt. But the Tigers are on the
Nice
board.
little
thanks to Jonathan
defensive
Scope.
play there on a
Leads this
soft little
team
liner hit
in
by
runs
Grossman,
batted in.
and we'll go
Number
to the
70.
bottom of the 5th.
It's Detroit
Or, well,
to within
yeah,
one.
yeah,
That
bottom
is
of the 5th. 2-1 Cardinals lead. It'll be Bader, Kninzer, or whatever the fuck his name is, and then whoever they pinch hit Lester for, I would imagine. Bottom of the 5th coming on up. Damn, we're just 1 away. Who wants to be that last person? He's a big Hap guy. J Hap all the way. I'd rather take all of Tigers pitchers over John Lester, and how bad? For sure. What's up, Charlie? What were you trying to say? IGU? You got me? On which one? What the hell's going on with that? My playback's acting up. I'm not really sure what's going on. If I just disappear, it's because my internet crapped out for whatever reason. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I haven't dropped any frames, I don't think. It doesn't appear to be that way. So I don't think it's affecting the main ship, but my playback's
Derek
acting up.
School has
So
been a punch-out artist today.
a little
Take
weird.
a look
Oh
at
shit, we hit it.
how
We're
he's
at
been able
21
to
likes. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. We hit the
navigate
light goal.
his
Hell
way
yeah, let's
through
go.
the St. Louis Cardinals lineup.
Appreciate that, guys. Very
96,
kind.
97
Thank you.
fastballs at the top of the strike zone.
Put me over, you put it over. Hell yeah.
At the bottom of the zone, doing an
And
excellent
technically,
job
one of those don't
of
count because
changing
I'm pretty sure
eye
it's my own leg,
9
so it's like technically
strikeouts
20.
for the 5th time in his
But I
career.
think that's why I
7
-1 when I see it,
swings and misses shy of a
because
career
I think it adds it and then
He's getting
takes it
St.
away
Louis to chase,
when I fresh
and
back
he
in.
started them 12
So
of 15
appreciate it,
first
guys.
pitch
Thank you very
strikes.
much. We hit the goal.
Make it 13 of 16 as he starts Harrison
You like
Bader out
him
with
as
slider.
a it's for my
Bader,
Cardinals.
Kisner, and Lester due up for St. Louis here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Sadly, he's mid though and fell off. Bottom of the 5th. 1-1 count after the ball.
Struck out.
Hopefully we stop throwing
Bader
balls here
swinging
and throw a few strikes.
Back in the 2nd. At
Yeah,
least
that was a bad
one
pitch.
strikeout
2-1,
in each
bounced
inning
it in.
for Tarek Skubal. At least 2 strikeouts in 3 of 4 innings. And he has struck out the side twice.
Shep, he's
21
using all of
likes
his
now it
pitches.
counts. Yeah, it counts more now.
You can't
And just,
eliminate any pitch
feel
in
free to
his
leave one
arsenal
if you haven't
today.
yet still.
He's throwing the
But now I
changeup
just don't,
effectively.
I'm
He's
just not going to pay
throwing
much
the slider
attention to it.
effectively. And obviously he brings that fastball every time he takes the bump. So he's speeding hitters up and then slowing them down with his off speed.
2-2.
Yeah, he can be a dominating pitcher. Can't
Trying
he?
to
He
just
is.
drop
He's
strikes
been
into some of these,
dominating
the bottom of the
this
lineup so we
lineup,
can face the top
today.
with potentially fresh
All
arm in the
but
6th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
9
Just throw
punches.
strikes, Mr. Screwball. They'll probably swing at him, miss at him. No need to get all cutesy on those.
Make it 10.
All right, strikeout, 1 away. That's number 10
Decide
for Mr.
Baseball's
Scoob.
biggest blooper, and you can win your own error-free fan experience. Fill out your MLB Oops bracket.
That'll
at
be strikeout number 10
for your
here
chance
in
to win.
the
Restrictions do apply.
bottom of the 5th.
So see official rules.
No, he's pitching very well. He's 64 pitches and only 50 strikes. Yeah, he's throwing a lot of strikes tonight.
Andrew
just swinging,
Kisner
miss
struck
at him
out
a
his first
lot.
time up.
Everybody but Goldschmidt now has struck out at least
You're on
once.
a lot so far today.
And
That's what
Goldschmidt
happens
has
to a guy
scored both of their
who has
runs
10
with 2
punch
solo
outs already.
homers. So he's 2 for 2 with 2 solos. And the rest of everybody is pretty much over with the strikeout.
1-1 to Kisner.
Yeah, it's been pretty brutal, in all honesty. That first time through, he tattooed everybody. He fucked everybody up. He struck everyone
One more, and
out.
Skubal will match a career high in strikeouts.
He didn't get Sosa the first time, and he didn't obviously get Goldschmidt at all yet. But
The 2-1 to Kisner. Foul
that'll
play.
be 2-2. 1 away
Don't
here in
necessarily
the
feel
bottom
like
of the
he's
5th. Hopefully we
trying
can
to
get another
strike guys out.
strikeout here. That'd be
He's
pretty
trying
big.
to attack the strike zone, get some
I would
easy
imagine a
outs.
pinch hitter's coming up
by
for
attacking
Lester. He's already in the
There's
90s,
some
and he
very
wasn't. I don't know.
uncomfortable
We'll see if they send him back
Good
out
question for Dan Petrie. He'll join us shortly.
for the 6th, but I
We'll
kind
ask
of
him
doubt
that.
it. No reason to risk it. He's coming out. He's giving you a good game for your bullpen.
To center field.
Hey, look at Hill.
Look easy, too.
Great play out there in center field
It's
for
kinda like
the
when
second
we
out
ask
of the
you,
inning.
Can you try and hit home runs?
Now up, it'll be
Look,
the pitcher
you
spot. I'm
can,
not
but
sure what they're
sometimes
doing
you
here.
get out of whack. It's almost like trying to hit a golf ball too hard, right? Just let
Yeah,
your
it's a
natural
pinch hitter.
athleticism and your swing
Rondon.
take it.
And that's exactly what it looks like Skubal's doing on the mound.
What is that?
His
No, it's
mechanics are
Jose
staying
Rondon. Will
intact,
pinch hit here.
and he's
So that means
attacking.
Lester's out the game. We chased
Jose
him.
Rondon is
R.I.P.
going
to
pinch
Lester.
hit for John Lester in the pitcher spot here.
He's dead now. Time to get to the bullpen. Fuck him up. Win this game here in the late half of the game. Just kidding. Someone's about to comment and be like, "You're a very arrogant
Rondon was a
streamer."
pinch hitter last night in the 9th, and he grounded to
Know
third.
that. I don't fucking
Missed
appreciate
at
it, brother.
96.
2-0.
2-0.
Lurking in the background so I could type, "Hot, told you," if the Cardinals win.
Tigers will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up in the 6th. Just off the plate inside, 3-0.
3-0. Been the biggest squeeze job of the afternoon so far, but that's all right. Been a pretty good game so far, umping wise. Maybe a little bit more fair to us than them, but you know it doesn't really reflect it in the score.
On the
3-2
inner
or
edge,
3-1 rather.
Make it 3-1. Skubal's only pitched out of the stretch once today. That's back in the second when Edmundo Sosa was hit by a pitch.
What's up,
Clayton?
Bottom of the fifth, 2 away.
3-1.
It's full count now. 2-1 Cardinals lead, bottom of the fifth.
Had to get the rosin bag there.
Yeah, full count.
So
2 out, bottom
St.
5.
Louis.
So it could be the 6th inning and just a pitch here.
They need a little bit more
All
feel for
depends.
baseball.
Here's
Now
the payoff. And it'll be fouled away. Full
Yeah,
count
the
it
game
remains.
started
Yep, no problem.
Under 92-degree temperatures, but the heat index makes it feel like it's 104 on the field.
Base is empty.
There you go, Simo. Yeah, second time he's done that.
Scubal, a non-cheater, isn't afraid to use the rosin bag.
I mean, you don't want your hands to be slippery. You can't command the ball as well as you would like to.
This next pitch will be as many pitches as Casey Mize threw in 5 innings last night.
Strike 3. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Really? That wasn't a strike?
Now the third time through for Derek Skubal as he gets set to face Tommy Edman.
I don't necessarily think he has to change his approach.
It's rather questionable.
He's done a solid job of changing speeds with all of his pitches.
Guess that was viewed as high.
I
don't know.
Way this third time through.
Yeah, he's handled some good hitters here today. Edman is a guy.
Feels like that's been
His
rather
second
called a
national
strike all
switch
day.
hitters.
That's a bit
He is
outside.
with 125. Has the second
Yeah, I don't think
most
it's any. It's not any
multi-hit
worse
games
than
of
it
any
has been in the
National League
past. I just think
leadoff man.
people think it's worse.
But has struck out and grounded back to Skubal so far today.
And that'll
Jamer
get through. What the
Candelario
hell?
into left field. A base hit for Tommy Edman. Rondon goes first to third. And St. Louis is trying to get that run back here with 2 outs.
All of a sudden, this inning collapsed on us. What the hell was that at third, though? Is that an error?
You can start to see the St. Louis Cardinals trying to force Skubal down in the strike
Can they
zone.
replay that
They
hit?
haven't done a good job of laying off that high fastball. So it looks like they're making a conscious effort to get
What in the
ball
fucking
down.
world was Candelario doing on that fielding attempt?
How will he approach Paul Goldschmidt?
Uh-oh.
Homered to left in the first, and then homered to right in the third.
Well, this ain't good. It could be 5-0 here, or 5-1.
Crowded with some fastballs.
He could end the ball game right here with one
Maybe move
swing.
his feet.
Strike
Fastball at
1.
96. Caught the upper
He
part of
just
his
called a
low
pitch
and
that
low.
high. The other one was
Goldschmidt
a
with
little
the
outside,
two-homer
but a
game.
couple
It's the
pitches ago, that was called a
18th
ball.
time in his major league career he's had more than one homer in a ball game. But the first time this season, the 0-1.
Yeah, up high. That was really high.
Snap throw to
Try to pick
first.
off a move, doesn't really do anything.
Edman
Runner's going to
first.
stay or be, forced to go back to the base, but, it
As
doesn't
many
really
hits
change
in
much.
this game for Paul
1-1, runners at the corners with
Against
2
the
away.
Toronto
Tigers just need a
Blues
quick
have-
out here to get out of this inning.
in all the other games he's played against the Tigers this season.
Easier said than done with Goldschmidt, who has a pair of solo homers in this one.
The 1-1.
His batting.
Swung on.
Good pitch, makes it 0-2, or 1-2.
Good looking slider there.
1-2
1-2
count,
to Paul
2 away.
Goldschmidt.
Runners
Yeah,
at the
good
corner, so
location,
that's 2
too.
on. And,
Goes down.
yeah, it's a 2-1 Cardinals lead.
Away
Bottom
from
of the 5th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Set of good pitches here. We can get out of this and
Skubal here,
get the
though.
hell going.
If you're going to go inside, you want to make sure that you get that ball in, off the plate.
Probably want to throw this low and
1-2.
away,
Back away
down to
on
that
too,
corner.
Bellissimo. There's the first homer, 427 feet.
I think Goldschmidt's trying to hit a home run right now, like he
Left.
has the first 2 at bats, which is probably the right
And then in the
approach.
third,
He's been
the
clobbering the
opposite
dude
way,
who's pitching, so he might as well
368
just
feet.
try it here.
And initially, my partner Craig Monroe looked at me and said, Wasn't sure that was gone, and that's from a guy who's hit plenty of homers in his major league
Big
career.
pitch for a screwball coming up.
Schmidt got enough of it. Here's the 1-2. Good stop by Garneau.
2-2.
The Tigers catchers have done a nice job of that, haven't they?
They really have.
Grayson Griner was really good with dumping balls in the dirt.
He did an excellent job of calling the game as well. Him and Casey Mai seemed to be locked.
Need a recovery pitch here. Good strike. Don't be afraid of Goldschmidt.
Second time that Garneau has called for a fastball in. Let's see. The 2-2. Fouled away. It is tough to get it by Goldschmidt. We mentioned this during the broadcast last night. Until Mai struck him out in the first, he had gone 35 consecutive plate appearances without a strikeout.
Well, he gets
Fouled
himself
away.
in a good
Count
hitting
remains at
position
2-2
early,
though.
Shep. You'll notice here in that front foot, he doesn't lift it. He keeps it on the ground. His head doesn't move, and he's really short to the baseball.
Pops it up.
Should be the third out of the inning as long as we don't fuck it up, and we don't. All right, we get out of the little jam there. That's pretty good. Good way to pitch around that and get out of it, and finally get out the Goldschmidt who's been taking us deep and causing problems. It'll be Candelario, Cameron, and Castro. Candelario, Cameron, and Castro. Top of the sixth coming up. Cardinals lead 2-1. Yeah, that was great. That was great pitching. Great way to pitch around that situation to get the hell out of that. Go on, get. One of them situations. That was good. Yeah. Goalie is now 2 for 3. There you go. What's up, Daniel? How's it going? How's it going? Known hater of all teams, Daniel, sports player. Y'all, he's the biggest hater on this side of the Mississippi. Did you guys know that? Daniel even was quoted as saying some of his greatest life accomplishments have come from hating on other people. No, I'm just kidding, Daniel. Sony to the Rams? Yeah, that's a decent trade, I would say. I'll give my further thoughts on that tonight when I do like the NFL stuff. But yeah, I think it's a good trade. He was going to get cut anyway, so nice to see we got something out of it.
Homers. The difference here for St. Louis, we
got Super Bowl out of Sony. He was good times. Just he phased out of the neediness.
And they bring in Luis Garcia for the second.
He was going to be
to
me, he was always the odd man out.
It's a wall-side windows pitching change. Dan saw this guy last night.
To see him go, but we got that Stevens kid out of Oklahoma. I figured if he did well,
in the ninth
he'd take Sony's job.
Now it's a huge adjustment for Detroit's hitters against this guy.
We have a crowded back room. We've got five. We had five. Well, we traded Sony today. We had 5 starting running backs in the bullpen.
Who's, changing speeds.
Yeah, that was Casey had a bat flip. He did the home run. Yeah, the whole thing was pretty funny.
And throwing that real good sinking fastball.
I mean, Sony's a decent running back. I just he's super inconsistent. That's his biggest problem. He'll have flashes of looking really good, then he'll just kind of slip back into I can't hit a fucking open hole. The same open hole Damian Harris would burst through.
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to excuse when someone doesn't run for like 4+ YPC in New England.
So for me,
yeah, Sony's saying he needs to be like the feature back. I don't think he can handle being 1 of 5 or 1 of 4.
Daz Cameron and Willie Castro against him. Candelario has grounded.
Here's Candelario. Here's the pitch, and he's going to. That gets down. That'll be a fair ball. Could be a double if Candelario gets moving.
That's a leadoff double here in the 6th.
He's safe.
Dan, another example of
Yeah,
what this
Stevenson.
team
So was
does.
a lot of
They
our
do
picks
not
were
give
steals in the
in.
draft.
They
Like Barrymore
continue
was
to
a
battle.
steal.
It's refreshing,
It's starting to feel like Mac
Absolute
Jones is
timing,
going to wind up being a
perfect
steal.
right there, you know, just,
So I'm happy about
hit
that.
it. You want to know what to do with them? Yeah.
Lead off
just
double for
try not to
Candelario.
do
Good
too
shot to
much
tie
with
it up
You get
here.
something
Garcia's
like that,
pitching
just
for
up a
the
little bit and
Cards.
just flare it into,
Cameron in
into
now
left
with a
field.
runner at
Great
second
start
and
for the
nobody out.
Tigers here.
Just like batting in the
that's
top
one
of
thing
the
with
in the
fastball
10th
that
inning.
didn't really bite. Stayed up for Kenny to get to it. And now he's got himself in scoring position. Like to see Daz Cameron right here really get inside the ball though and use that right side of the diamond to get Candy to third base.
Here's
Fly
the
out
pitch to
center and
Cameron.
struck out. Takes one at
Strike one.
99.
You know, he seems to have that good inside-out swing to do just what you just described, Simo. You know, doesn't seem like he tries to pull the ball or open up too much, just tries to shoot that thing right up the middle.
The 0-1 painted at 100. The 0-2 to Daz Cameron. In the dirt, a good stop by Kisner. Dan, you heard the soundbite from A.J. Hinch about expecting to win and how things have changed. How much have you noticed that, and in what area do you think the most?
Well, you know,
Tony
you and I
Michelle
have
was
talked
traded to the
about
Rams
I think,
this
for
morning.
quite some time now too, and just us personally, you know, and that's the way.
Here's
we
the 1-2.
feel, you know, especially
Probably not going to
when,
end super
you
well
know, certain
for
guys are on the mound, too.
Cameron.
You know, it used to be, well, you know, how you feeling today? Well, I don't know.
And he
You know, not
strikes
so
out.
good, I
Ugh.
guess. You know, now it's just
Coming
about
from a Raiders fan, I
everybody
really
that
hope
takes
Aguilar does things
the mound,
with New England.
and it,
Yeah,
regardless
I hope
of who they're
so.
going
I hope
up
we're the
against,
team that
because of
finally
some
gets
of
him
the
figured
teams that
out
they've
because he's a
beaten.
decent receiver. It just he seems,
You know, and their
I don't know,
aces
like he
in
can't
their
find the right
bullpen.
system
Yeah.
for him.
And so
Like it
doesn't
almost
matter
worked out in
who's
Philadelphia,
on
then
the
they
other side.
collapsed.
What team, what pitcher?
And then obviously
you know,
whatever
it's
didn't
just the
happen
way
in Oakland
that,
last year. What the
that they
fuck, dude?
prepared. It's today's game. Look, we're putting together a
Oh my
game plan. We're
fucking
not just
god,
going to
damn!
say,
Wow.
oh, well, we really don't have a chance today. This one's going to
Wow,
be
okay,
tough.
I
We'll
guess
get
it
them
just
tomorrow,
doesn't
kind of
stay
thing.
in
It's
anymore.
hey, we're putting together a plan, and this is what we're going to do
Good to know, good to
in
know.
order to beat these guys.
Fucking
Except I
garbage.
think it's
Sorry about
really
that
the
noise.
bats. There's no question the pitching has been better than advertised. I think they've been better than I think a lot of us expected.
The
especially
sixth
with a
inning,
lot of
man, I can't
rookies,
sit like that for too long.
guys
It's
in
been
their
like 2 hours
first
since I
full
stood up.
season in the big leagues, but I think offensively after the month of April, when this team
All
was
right, now.
chasing- had the highest chase
0-1,
rate in
one
the
away.
big leagues, they've really cut that down and become a better
Runner at second here in the
offense,
top of the
to
sixth,
bottom.
2-1 Cardinals.
Castro
Ah,
to
shit.
left field. Carlson sliding and out of play.
You know,
Wasn't
Simo,
able to
it's
make the
just
play.
like,
I think
you
the
know,
it's
adjustments
foul
that they
anyway,
had to
0-2.
make against Leicester. You know, talking about
Astros
hey,
in
he
case
was
he
staying
scores.
out,
Astros
outside
win.
all those
It
right-handed
won't
hitters.
my
You
phone.
know, he kept
All right.
throwing those cutters on the outside part of the plate, and then he'd throw, you know, take that little change
Well,
up
it's
and try to
1-0 right now,
you know, get
Kansas
it going
City.
down and away.
Or,
And
well,
they
the
just said,
Astros.
okay, I understand that.
I
You know,
think
so
that's
now
what
they
you
started
meant.
looking out over, you know, to get that pitch out over the plate. They know he's going to keep them honest inside, but you're right. Just seeing, okay, what is the game plan? How's he going to? What do they think he's going to be doing at the start of the game, and then is he following that game plan that you just went over to the prior to the start?
It's 0-2 to Willie Castro. Couple of singles for Castro so far here this afternoon. 18th multi-hit game of the year. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Garcia fellas a little bit like Joe Jimenez's delivery, isn't it?
1-2.
It is. He wanted this pitch here, though, on the inside part of the plate, a little two-seamer that didn't quite run back over that inside corner there.
Candelario leadoff double. Then
Here's the
Cameron
1-2
struck
for
out
Castro.
Here's the 1-2 to Willie Castro.
2-2 now.
2-2. Just to back Dan's point, when the Tigers, they've beaten guys like Bieber and Plesac and Greinke and Giolito, and actually Giolito a couple of times. Dallas Keuchel, they've beaten him. John Means, Flaherty last night. They've beaten a couple of closers and guys who are renowned for that, like Kimbrel and Rafael Iglesias. It tells you where that confidence is with this team. The 2-2 grounded to first. Goldschmidt will take it himself.
Yeah, shit.
2 away.
Runner gets to third, but there's 2 away.
Up to third.
So now there will be, after the ground out, runner will get to third. And
there's a lot of competition, too. And, you guys talk about the culture changing and, no more guaranteed positions. And your spot in the lineup isn't guaranteed or in the rotation. And, you have to perform up here in order to stay here. And,
well, now I have it raised up
so
a lot
many good
higher, so that's
athletes,
good.
And just for instance, the outfield.
All right,
you
2
wanna
away.
play, you want to stay here. You've got to perform.
Now up is Garneau.
That's a good thing. They're all pushing one another.
Here.
The same thing with the 3 young guys in Mize, Manning, and Scoop.
Need a base hit from
They're
an
best
unlikely
friends,
source.
but they're pushing each
so we'll
other
see.
to continue to be better each and every time out.
It's the right culture. You're right. Here's Dustin Garneau. Tigers need a clutch 2-out hit.
How about a bloop, Shep? I'll take one of those.
That fits the description. Detroit just 1 for 2 with runners in scoring position.
Just keep it away from third. That's what I say.
Yeah, no
Nothing
kidding.
on the ground to third.
Swung on and missed. That 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Jonathan Scope with the RBI single in the 5th. And that came with 2 out. Derek Hill doubled. Scope drove him home. The 1-1. Anthony's 1 and 2 to Garneau, who doubled in the 2nd and then bounced into a double play in the 4th.
When that pitch is down like that, Simo, I mean, you're talking about bringing it up, but if he doesn't, he throws it down there. How do you try to how do you get underneath something?
1 and 2 count.
Fly ball center field.
Routine fly ball for the center fielder. Should be the third out. And we strand the man. That's not good.
Into the bottom of the 6th.
But
Tarek Skubal
the game will go on. It'll be
already solid
who's that?
performance thus far. And he will get the
Carlson,
3-4
Arenado, and De Jong. Carlson, Arenado, De Jong due up here in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 Cardinals lead it. Nice. Red. By the way, thank you for all the likes. I see they've gone up a little bit, up to 25. Appreciate that. Halfway to 50. Yeah, nothing's really going on in this game, though. 2-1 as a score after 5 or 5.5, I guess you could say. We'll try to get 6 done here pretty quick. It'll be Carlson, Arenado, and De Jong. So good thread of the lineup here. This should be the last inning if Scooball's still working. This will be his last inning of work. Especially since I think he would be batting like 2nd in the inning. Do you have a gaming channel? If so, I would like to show support. Yeah, this is my gaming channel. Yep. This is all-in-one type channel. I was thinking about doing something tomorrow with games and stuff. I'm not sure what I would play. Thinking about trying out Madden 22. At least I think there's a 10-hour trial somewhere I can try out. So I was gonna try that. I don't know. We'll see how it plays. But, should be a fun little stream tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, rather.
Gave up the 2 earned runs, both of them Solo homers to Paul Goldschmidt.
Get some
but
NFL
85
shit out of the way
pitches,
this
10
evening.
strikeouts. With Dan Petrie and Greg Monroe, I'm Matt Shepard. Welcome back.
Oh, new
to
pitcher.
St.
It'll be
Louis.
Lang
Alex
pitching
is
in the
a
6th.
wall-side
Lang will
window
pitch here in the
change.
6th.
He gets the
Skubal is
6th
done
inning,
after
but
5.
fellas, I don't know what more you could ask for from Derek. Skubal.
Defense is
How about
bugged
you?
again.
There's nothing more you can ask for. I mean, he absolutely dominated most of this lineup with 10 punch-outs. The one guy that he had trouble with was Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt got a breaking ball he hit out.
It's like
And then he
it's
got a
impossible
fastball
to
in
play
and after he
defense
hit that
now.
ball, pulled that ball to left
This
field.
is what I'm
Other than that,
getting the
Shep,
vibe.
He bulleted them.
I mean, the offense is
Third
probably fun,
fastballs.
so that's good.
Yeah, it was.
Especially when you
very
don't really
strong
play on
outing
defense or
again
like care. You know,
of
you
Derek
just sim it
Skubal, and
anyway.
Lots of things.
I don't know, I'm good
that
at
I
Madden
noticed. That's
defense.
again, I think his 9th consecutive start where he's walked 1 or fewer.
Right.
You know, so that means to me he's trusting his stuff. The overall strike percentage today was extremely high. First pitch
I have
strikes
no
was
idea how
really
Lang's going to
good.
pitch here, so
And
we'll
the
see.
amount of fastballs that he was throwing for strikes was extremely
What about the Big
high.
Ten, Pac-10, and
So it's
ACC
just, I'm
merging in
trusting
college
my
football? They
stuff
might
is
have
coming
to,
right after you, and you guys were talking about,
especially
yeah,
with the
I don't think
emergence
he's
of
trying
the
to
like
strike
Super
people out.
SEC. Yeah,
It's
they
just
might
that
have to.
He's not going to.
Ball
get
1
early
to
contact either.
Carlson.
I mean, he's coming right after you. Here, hit it.
Probably a great idea
but
bringing one of
if
our
the stuff
worst
is so
bullpen
good,
in
they
against
can't.
best hitters
That's
of their
why he's not
lineup.
getting
This
that
will probably
first
go
pitch
well.
contact, easy out.
Fly ball to center.
1 away. Good
Derek
play by
Hill,
Hill in center field. Runs it
who
down.
runs like a gazelle. Tracks it down. 53 of his 85 pitches for Derek Skubal. 53 of his 85 were his fastballs. But A.J. Hinch, Dan said before the game, he's not afraid of contact. And he talked
Yeah,
about
Lang's
his
in.
start
What up, Daniel?
a year
How's it
ago
going,
in
man?
St. Louis, but he said he knows
Hopefully you're doing quite
that-
well.
how he gets himself back on track. And he had to throw
Welcome,
more
welcome, man.
quality
Good luck
strikes,
to
not
your
just
team. You
general
guys are up
strikes.
2-1 right now.
When he said he knows how to get himself back on track,
Been good pitching
how
pretty much the
important
whole
is that
series
for a
is
pitcher,
kind of what it
and
feels
do
like.
they
0-1.
do to get there?
What it is you should
Good too.
have a good idea. I mean,
Good,
you're,
go cards.
you're in
Blue
control
cards,
of your
blue.
body, and you know when it's out of whack. And you
0-2
know that
quickly.
when you're throwing, I'm sure it's the
What's up,
same way
Scott?
when you're hitting.
Scott back
But
from
when you're
first day
going
of
through
school.
your
Oh, that's
delivery,
always
you'll
fun.
Say, oh man, my front
It's always a
shoulder
good time.
flew open,
If,
and that's why I
I'd
threw
imagine
that
that's high
pitch
school then.
that
It's not
way.
bad.
Or you know what, my stride's too long. Or
Tigers
whatever-
are in a pretty
whatever it
decent
might be
game.
that
It's
you're
1 and 2
you
now.
know your body best. You don't need the pitching coach to say, hey, you're doing this, you're doing that. You should be able to feel it in your body. And when you make a bad pitch or a couple in a row, you make that correction. And I think that's exactly what Derek Skubal was talking about.
The 1-2 to Arenado. Popped it up. Long run for everybody, but Willie Castro able to make up the ground and retire Arenado. Alex Lang is in here, and fellas, he has adjusted
2 down
a
now.
little bit.
Fouls it
He
out,
doesn't
or
take as long to
gets out
deliver
in
the
foul
baseball.
territory.
He gets it. He gets the sign.
You should
he
see
throws it.
Madden 22
Something
glitches
they wanted
on
him to work
TSP.
on.
Like one did a punt to the
When
end zone and
they
it's a
sent him back
touchdown
down to the
instead.
minors, and
Yeah, that's just a
it looks
glitch.
like he's
You know,
made
that
some
happens in any
adjustments.
game.
Well, he's got good stuff. I mean, he's got a blazing fastball that's 98, 99 miles per hour with good arm side movement. And he does have a good curveball and changeup. But it's all about command. And you're right. He's been on this shuttle, big leagues,
Strike
AAA,
one,
big
swing and a
leagues,
miss.
AAA, and now back in the big leagues. But
Probably
he had to
shouldn't
go
swing
work
with
on
that
his
one if
command.
you're,
He had to throw more competitive pitches in
Young.
the strike zone. And hopefully he's
Yeah,
been able
Lang's
to
doing
make
pretty
that
good so
adjustment.
far.
And we're going to see him have some success because AJ
Hopefully he can
believes
continue to pitch well.
he could be a huge piece in his bullpen.
1
and
and
an
1.
important piece as well as Genesis
Gotta get the third out.
Cabrera
Go
starts to
to
warm
7.
for St. Louis.
Yeah, he can spin it really well, but you've got to get to a count where you can throw that thing. I mean, right there, I mean, that's a good tight curveball. No, it's not a strike, but that's the thing. I mean, it's a good quality pitch, as Simo was alluding to, but you got to get yourself in some counts and be able to command it, or it does you no good, and that's the biggest adjustment that he's made.
Bad OTV. Oh, I'm not good at shooters. I don't really play those.
The 2-1.
0-2 or 2-2 rather.
Slider
Sorry.
at 84 to make it 2-2.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not good at
I
shooters,
like
so I
that
don't
he
play
has
them.
confidence in that pitch to throw it
I
behind
don't
the
pretend
count
like I am.
to get himself back into the account. And now he has the ability to put the Young away.
Hit
What the
DeYoung.
fuck? No, I guess that hit him. I guess. Even though it hit off his bat. Oh, never mind. Okay, that just looked weird.
On the right elbow with 2 away, so DeYoung aboard.
All right, never mind. I thought that went off the end of his bat.
That's a tough one right there for a pitcher. You know,
Again, I don't have good eyes, by the way, so
when you come
that's just
inside like that, you
that.
don't want to make a mistake on that.
And that'll be 1 on, 2 out.
That's where Goldschmidt hit the first home run. And then if you come in too far off the plate, that happens. You know, and then if you come in just in between both of those, it doesn't get called. It's a tough pitch.
It'll be a ball
to really make something happen right there. You almost need them to swing to break their bat, but I just think a lot of times that hitters will probably let a lot of those pitchers go.
Hurrah!
Sosa was hit by a pitch in the second.
Here's the 1-0 to Sosa.
In the fourth. 1-0.
Strike 1.
Another good-looking slide.
1-1. Lang gets him to chase and swing and miss out of the strike zone quite a bit. That's quite a good quality to have in a relief pitcher. Bit of a wild man, though. That's a little, you know, but he's a 1-inning guy, I think, at the most.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on it.
1 and 2.
Got a break there.
Not a big deal.
Back-to-back sliders from Lang. He's ahead in the count.
Well, Dan said that he could spin it. He spin that one, Dan, and that ball wasn't even
like he
close.
could, as long as he doesn't give up runs, he could load the bases
right
up
there.
for all I can play 30 pitches this
Dan
inning.
read
I think he's a
he was
1-inning
in
guy for the
sweep
most
mode
part. So
before the ball was out of Lang's hand.
as long as he actually, you know, doesn't do that. Jesus, almost hit another
Inside.
one. Yeah, maybe stop throwing that pitch, dude. 2-2.
Lang just 25 years young. Came to Detroit in the Nick Castellanos deal back in July of 2019.
Looks like he's trying to get a really inside 12-6 curveball going.
2-2 to Sosa.
Yeah, he just threw something a little different there, but he's trying to pitch inside. I think he's trying to set up the outside.
Sosa doesn't have anything to really show for what he's done today, but he's put together a couple good at bats.
Probably gonna be something tailing away.
He's really made the Tigers pitchers work. It's cool to work, and now he's making Lang work here, fouling off some good pitchers' pitches.
I know he's righty. So yeah, this is probably gonna be trailing away from the hitter.
Try to throw that 98-mile-per-hour fastball.
Nope, it didn't swing.
There was, but it was
full count.
away.
Tried to get him to chase outside, but it didn't happen.
This is where Lang's got to be better. A.J. Hinch said as much before the game. He needs to stay in the zone more often. Takes longer innings, extending them. This will be the 18th pitch. And he walks Sosa. That's a good example of it right there. He had DeYoung with a couple of strikes.
Seems like a cool
and he hit
game,
him.
though. Yeah, that's
And
ball.
then he walks Sosa. And suddenly, this is a pressure situation. Or high leverage, however you want to define it. Hey, continue the summer fun in the District Detroit with the Art Walk series on Columbia Street across from Comerica Park this Friday from 5 until 9. It's free and it's open to the public. The event features one-of-a-kind artwork from local artists, live music, and more. For information, visit districtdetroit.com. Derek Holland starting to warm for the Tigers. We're in the 6th. St. Louis.
They're bringing Derek Holland in. What the hell?
A couple of
He's warming up.
Paul Goldschmidt. Tigers
might as well get all the goats
fifth
ready for this one.
on a 2-out double from Derek Hill and then an RBI single from Jonathan Scope. Detroit has left 6 men on base. Harrison Bader steps in against Alex Lang for the first time today and the first time in his career. A couple of strikeouts for Bader so far.
It's like they threaten the pitchers with Derek Holland coming in and trying to finish the inning for him. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 6th. Tigers need to get a big out here.
Fly ball.
Oh,
right
great,
field.
that's gone.
Camera surrounds it.
Nope, third out.
Alex Lang gets out of it. Dan will see on
Ooh,
Tigers
Tigers
Live with Mickey
slink
York.
out of the
Thanks, my
inning.
friend.
Thanks,
A little bit more damage,
Here
but hey,
come the Tigers
like I said,
in the
you could load the
7th.
bases
They're
up
down
here
a
as
run.
long as you don't
Zach
give up any
Short,
runs. It's
pitcher
not that big a
spot,
deal.
and Derek Hill due
And it wasn't.
for
He's
the
just a relief
Tigers.
pitcher. So we'll go to the bottom of the or top of the 7th now. Tigers trail just by 1 run. 2-1 Cardinals lead. Top of the 7th coming up. It'll be Short, Lang, and Hill. Short, Lang, and Hill, but I would imagine they're gonna, obviously like Reyes or somebody will be pinch hitting here. Could be Cabrera. A number of guys come to mind. Could be Harold Castro. All right. You're cheering for the Tigers too. Have money on them. There you go, Dangerous Goods. Oh, fuck. Good cup of rib on the pen. Ugh. Good to go. What up, Detroit fan? How you guys doing? Dangerous Goods and Detroit fan. Welcome, welcome. I mean, Cabrera or Castro could hit here. Don't know if you save Cabrera for the 9th, but again, you don't know if the 9th spot's coming up again, so probably good to have Cabrera hit here. I heard Cabrera did an interview today. He said his knee is doing pretty good. It still bothers him a little bit.
With Toronto.
But it's like in the best it's felt in a while, and that he plans to play for another couple seasons, which I'm completely okay with. But again, he's going to transition obviously out of the first base role. Cabrera's in for the Cardinals now.
Cabrera is in for St. Louis.
Oh yeah, it's first day of school. First day back in a while. Feels like you're back in prison. Well, hopefully it was a good day.
They've got some flamethrowers coming out of this St. Louis Cardinals bullpen. Here's another fastball that gets up to 100 miles per hour. Now, he has some issues commanding that fastball, but he will throw a curveball and a changeup.
Oh, you can call that a ball.
At 97.
Ball one for short to start it off.
Series against Toronto. Victor Reyes has grabbed the bat. He'll bat in the pitcher spot.
Home run coming for short.
3 against Toronto. The makeup game against Minnesota on Monday, and then Oakland is in town for 3 in a row.
Going to be a dinger, about 700 foot. Oh, never mind. It's a ground out.
Arenado.
Stop it.
Crazy.
1 away. No, that's next week. It's the more of the scheduling and student ID. Oh, okay. Is it college? I think they should have. Yeah, that's what I always did.
He's special.
The labor. Charles, you're a little. No, you're younger. Yeah, I forgot you're like still in the school grind, aren't you?
360.
I remember back when I graduated in 2010, 2011, the school year 2010, 2011. I graduated in 11. They gave us. We didn't start that year till after Labor Day. It was quite nice, and the year before that because it was like I thought that was like a state law.
On the inside corner.
Like school doesn't start till Labor Day, or day after.
Arenado's been busy as well today.
It might be different this year.
Double plays.
I mean, I get that one. But I thought you usually don't start till like Labor Day shit. Till like after that, so that way they don't have to mess with anything.
He hold up. He did.
Wasn't it like that for you, Charles? Like you guys always start like didn't you start after Labor Day? You're working this year? Yeah, it's other than COVID. I always just thought they started after Labor Day. I thought that was a thing. Guess not. That must have just been my shit school district. Communist, dude. Where? 2-1. It was usually like that for you too?
The 2-1, chopped foul.
Okay. See, maybe it just, I guess it's district by district or school by school, but I guess we always did after because it just made more sense because kids were still on vacation at my school district. I guess I went to a rich kid school though. or what people thought was a rich kid's school. But it was just really a big-ass school where a lot of people went to. Week before Labor Day because of the amount of snow days we kept getting. Yeah, I mean, I get with, like, COVID and, like, stuff like that, like, starting early this year. I get that because you just, you know, pencil in as many extra days as you can. I get it this year. You know, you never know what you're going to, you know, just get it in as much as possible. Yeah, it's been a great game, Amir. It's been a pretty good, yeah, it's been a great one. 2-1. We're at 2 outs in the 7th now. Cabrera's pitching for the Cardinals. Hill's up for the Tigers. We have the top of the lineup.
Hill picking him up, putting him down, head first slide.
Oh, did Badu just bat?
Get on the board with their only run of the game.
I think I just missed that whole at bat. Who the fuck was that?
Down 1, and here's Derek Hill, the aforementioned.
I missed the at bat. Who was that? Was it Badu?
Hitting well since
they've been doing that because of the winter. Yeah, that makes sense. That was Reyes. Oh, it was Reyes.
In his last
that was there was a few other people that should have been there, but yeah, Amir's been a good game.
But he's been on base 17 times now during that stretch. That includes the 5th inning double.
Amir, are you still at work, or did you get my message on Discord? Because I had an idea for streaming tonight.
He's the leadoff man today. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt.
I'm not gonna say what it is here because I'd prefer to keep it on the download until you read
Derek
it.
Hill looks like he's adjusted just fine to it.
Well, he didn't have to necessarily change his approach. Even
I don't know if you want to do a streaming, any kind of streaming tonight.
You want to try to work the count to get in a favorable count.
Oh, you're working? Count. All right, for sure. Don't worry about it then. What's up, Paul?
He's shown some patience.
Swung on and missed. It's 1-2.
Because our hitters suck somewhat. Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. At least you can play good defense, Hill. And he's all right hitting. I don't know. It could be better.
2 for 7 in the series.
I'll be right back. I got
Derek Hill. Now the 1-2 from Cabrera. Couldn't hold up at 99. And the Tigers go 1-2-3 in the 7th.
And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th.
St. Louis lead.
Columbia bound again next month. There you go.
7th inning stretch
pretty cool.
From Busch Stadium.
All right. Well, it looks like Cardinals looking strong through 7, or well, at least 6.5. Or well, 7.5, I guess you could say. I don't really know how you'd say that, but we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. So 7th inning stretch. You know, 2 legs away from 30. Hell yeah. Who they sending up? 8, 9, and then top of the order. Yeah, it's the catcher. So yeah, it'll be 8. The guy that catcher Kneinzer or whatever. Yeah, I heard that, Amir. That sucks. Hopefully they give the DH to your guys' league so he can play at least the DH a little bit. Yeah, Holland's coming in. Well, that sucks. Well, it was a good game. I don't know if you guys are. It's fucking Tom Holland from Pittsburgh, Derek Holland from Pittsburgh. Have fun with that. Whoever the hell they bat Cabrera for, and then Edmonds. So it'll be 8, 9, and 1. But the 9 is kind of irrelevant because it'll be pinch hitter, and yeah, then top of the lineup. Yeah, he might get in the hall. He might. I'm just playing. He'll get in. Nowhere near unanimous, though. First ballot? Probably. Yeah, I don't really see him not being a first ballot guy. It'd be awful hard to say no, but, like, there'll be some guys who say no. Just out of being spiteful. Seems like your team has a lot of guys who are, like, should be, But also, it seems
Here's our
like
Comerica Bank
the
game
media
summary.
has like a
Terry
weird
Scoop
heart
was
on
on
about the
point,
Cardinals,
except for
so
Paul
I don't know.
Goldschmidt, who's got a
He won a
couple
lot
of
of titles,
solo
though.
home runs, his first multi-homer
He's pretty
team of the
flawless
year,
in terms
18th
of being
his
a catcher.
career. Tigers have had their chances, but
I guess the
failed
hitting
to come
wasn't
through.
always
They're
top
1 for 8
tier,
with
so.
runners in scoring position, and really, that's the story.
Well, they love Molina, but they have like a weird thing with the Cardinals. I don't know what it is. They go from like beloving everything about the Cardinals to like. I think it's just some baseball writers.
But again, you do, Shep. You have to give the.
Oh, Jimenez. All right, we'll see. Hopefully, he has a better game than last time.
We knew coming in the contest he would not give in to the hitters. He showed that today.
Nice to see him getting a second chance here in a close game.
They're trotting out guys that are all throwing 100 miles per hour with a really good secondary pitching. They've been tough on the Tigers.
Speaking of bullpens, the Tigers go back to theirs, and they get Joe Jimenez here to work the bottom of the 7th.
That'll be a ball.
As a matter of fact, on this whole road
Joe
trip,
Jimenez.
the Tigers have faced some really good pitching.
Yeah, you're right.
They really have.
Yeah, I know they like.
Toronto
I know they
was
like
tough.
Molina, but you know,
They went up against 3 tough lefties.
your team has like a weird thing with the
Here in
fucking.
the first 2
Tigers.
games. Well, the first game yesterday, they had Flaherty, but they were able to get to him. But haven't been able to get to the bullpen, though.
1-1.
It's a wall side windows pitching change with Jimenez. First time we've seen him since Sunday's game against Toronto.
Bro, he'll be first
Tigers
ballot. I'm not even
5-3.
questioning that. I'm just
Picked up
questioning.
his first save of the season.
I wonder like how clean and how.
1-2-3-11.
Fucking Christ,
The
dude! Why did he
third
hit him?
Cardinal hitter hit today.
Oh, great pitching, Joe.
Shep, I'm over here flinching for him. Everything seemed to be running
Yeah,
in
hit the catcher, I guess.
on these righties. You know they're not trying to, but you definitely want to pitch aggressively inside. You want to make these guys uncomfortable.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. We don't promote it, but it's important to keep them off balance and keep them honest, not allowing them to dive out over the plate. And so the Tigers are pitching aggressively inside.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit. He will hit in the pitcher's spot. He did the same thing yesterday in a pinch hitting role and went 0 for 1. One for 5 against the Tigers this year. Late at a 94-mile-an-hour fastball from Joe Jimenez.
Yeah, but Carpenter's a guy that can change the game with one swing of the bat. If you're Joe, you want to stay out of the middle of the plate.
It has been admittedly a struggle for Carpenter this year. It's 186 and just 3 homers on the season, 21 runs driven in. Behind in the count 0-2. Skubal started, struck out 10, gave up just a couple of runs. Alex Lang worked the 6th. And now Joe Jimenez here in the 7th. Here's the 0-2. Foul tipped into the glove of Dustin Garneau. 1 away here in the St. Louis 7th. Stream your team live with the Bally Sports app. Get more Tigers team coverage, highlights, and full game replays. Tigers baseball on Bally Sports Detroit and the Bally Sports app, presented by T-Mobile. Joe Jimenez now gets the top of the St. Louis order. There's Tommy Edman. One for 3 today. Edman struck out. He's grounded out, and he's singled his last time out. Slider in at 83 for 0-1.
Yeah, Joe's.
What do we got? 1 away, 0-1 count.
That was that get me over slider. But he's changed his grip on his slider. And he's got more bite.
Yeah. No, I know he never took roids. Molina, yeah, that's always a big plus.
Strikes, he'll use that to try to put them away.
Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Ah, fuck, that's a base hit.
Line to center.
Well, it was going better when I wasn't watching, that's for sure. Well, and the throw gets by, but there's a guy backing it up. That's all right. 2 on, 1 away. Astros lead 2-1. Nice.
Looks like a 2-seam fastball that runs right back over the plate.
Carp, slow Connor.
Edman, who has just been breaking all season long, didn't miss that pitch.
Goldschmidt has been on a tear in the month of August. 12 multi-hit games already this month, including here today.
Alex Bregman is back. That's good.
First time he's ever faced Joe Jimenez, and he saw one of Jimenez's better sliders there, 0-1. Fouls that one away. It's 0-2.
Well, he's thrown a couple of sliders, right? Slowed him down a little bit. First one's down and away.
Yeah, Goldschmidt, he hit 2 home runs this game. He's down 0-2 right now with 2 on and 1 away. Bottom of the 7th with a 2-1 lead.
Eye level here.
Could Jimenez get him out here? Be a big out for Joe.
At the top of the strike zone.
The 0-2. Missed outside.
That's a ball.
Goldschmidt spent 8 years in Arizona. He was traded from the Diamondbacks to the Cardinals in 2018. The 1-2.
Yeah, that'll be ball 2.
2-2. Chef, that's one of the
pitches. Goldie's your favorite player.
Down and away, he's very
we're down 2-1. So just to run. We're down by 1.
Has a really good understanding of where that outside corner is.
Now the 2-2 from Jimenez.
That'll be strike 3. 2 down here. Runners at first and second. 2 away, though. Bottom of the 7th, and here comes Carlson. Good pitching by.
It's good location here on this slider. That ball started only out of third. Breaks just enough to catch that outside corner. Freezes Goldschmidt.
Big out for Joe Jimenez.
Yeah, Jess, we could come back in this.
Carlson.
Yeah, a bit surprising after his first 2 at-bats. Should have done the home runs later in the game when it would, it'd be 1-0 right now, or it could have just been 2-1 all of a sudden.
Tough to do something with that at the knees and on the outside corner. Carlson turning around, batting left-handed against Jimenez.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that, Connor. That was kind of rude.
1 for 6 in the series, and 3 for 14 on the year against Detroit.
And if you're Joe Jimenez, you want to stay away. Carlson's more of a.
I think he was just joking, though, Connor. I think he was just making a joke on something he said.
A changeup at 90 to make it 0-2. If he could control his secondary pitches, and that's what he does when he's on. Joe Jimenez is an invaluable weapon coming out of the bullpen.
Here's the 0-2.
Fouled away. And A.J. Hinch has said as much.
Oh, like late on the stream. Okay.
Yes. And you like, I love the fact that he wants Joe to be a part of his bullpen. He's been an all-star before. He has good stuff.
What's up, Alexander?
It's just a matter of commanding. And
yeah, no problem. I enjoy doing the streams. Yeah, I'm having a good day, man. Hopefully you are as well. Need a big pitch here from Big Jimenez. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the 7th. Tigers need to keep it within a run. And he struck his ass out. Let's go, Jimenez.
Jimenez strikes out the side here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's good news for you guys. You get the Broncos don't know what their quarterback situation is. You guys can cause havoc that day.
To try and get at least the equalizer on Valley Sports.
Let's go Grossman Candy. Yes, sir. 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. As Connor just said, it'll be Scrope, Grossman, and Candelario here in the top of the 8th, rather. Running out of at-bats. Got to tie this up here pretty soon. And then maybe try to force action or win the game. It's going to be a good preseason game too, Amir. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see some Jones. And like actual game. What'll pretty much be like a first at least a first half like regular season game simulator.
Been a good one. 2-1. You see the breakdown. Detroit twice as many hits as the Cardinals. They've had some chances, have not been able to come through. A lot of that because of St. Louis's bullpen.
All right,
the way John Lester attacked this club. But
Jones
still
Savior.
A couple more innings for Detroit, and they'll have to get it started.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be cool to see Galladay and
makes his 55th appearance for
It'll
St.
be
Louis.
interesting to see Galladay not as a Lion.
Gallegos throws a good firm
he's not
fastball
healthy.
as well, guys. Fastball gets up to 96.
Gallegos is pitching.
Likes that slider.
Oh shit!
Throws that pitch with a lot of confidence. He throws it behind the count to get himself back into the count.
Cardinals are serious. They're putting in their
to left-handers, he will throw that changeup, which has some tail in action, arm side tail down and away from the left-handers.
All right.
Hey,
Gallegos against Scope, Grossman, and Candelario. So 2, 3, and 4.
Line for Tigers home games. Just show your Comerica bank card and tickets at the Comerica VIP entrance. It's located at Gate A. Comerica Bank, raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Jonathan Scope leads off the Tigers' 8th, and what a day he's had. He walked in the first, he doubled in the third, and drove in a run with a single in the 5th. Another multi-hit game for Scope, his 45th of the year.
And against Gallegos, you can be aggressive. He will throw you the fastball. He can be erratic. So you want to be a selective, aggressive in the strike zone.
Well, eventually the pitch is going to come.
1 for 4 in his career against him.
All right, ball 1. All that time for a ball. All right, I'm going to try sitting down. We're not doing nothing. Plus, I just don't want to stand anymore. I'll be honest. Ugh. Ooh. Sure. Sorry about touching the mic.
The 1-0. That's a fair ball.
Hey, that'll be a fair ball.
And
that'll get down into the left field corner.
Will dig for his second.
Be a leadoff double for Jonathan Scope.
Got it. It leads off the 8th.
The first time sitting down has ever worked. Holy shit. A new era has begun.
Scope has done a good job of getting pitches in the strike zone that he can handle. Here's a breaking ball that's right over the middle of the plate. And Scope didn't miss it. He's had some really good swings today against Lester. Stand on the baseball the opposite way on the fastball. Gets a breaking ball there from Gallegos. He whistles that ball down the left field line.
Yeah, he's been in the middle of it all.
All right.
Trouble for Gallegos right
3 for 3. Yeah, Scope's having himself a game. 3 for 3 this afternoon. Has himself a RBI as well.
Grossman,
Be nice if somebody could pick him up, like Grossman here with like a
could have had 2 hits,
well-hit single or something.
Arenado. Big swing and a miss. 0-1.
Better to see Fuller, Parker together.
Grossman
Hopefully
homered last
that
night.
duo works out. Yeah, it just depends on what Tua can do. How good the offensive line's going to play. Really, the offensive line's the real question down in Miami. And, you know, the health of how long Tua can hold up and what he looks like in year 2 and blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, they have a lot of exciting pieces down there.
The 1 up high. 1-1. Let's update Ram pick the stick. I stink. Simo's really
Was it
good.
1-1?
Everybody else is mediocre.
I had a feeling.
Back to the ball game.
I had a feeling today that it was time for Scope to break out. Came in 2 for 18. Little slump, so we call it. He's gotten himself back on track today. I'd like to see the Tigers right here, though, Shep, manufacture a run.
I'd like to see him give you another point with a run score.
1-2. Foul.
Follows it away. It's 1-2.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something. I apologize.
2 runs on 4 hits for St. Louis. 1 run on 9 hits for the Tigers.
So that
4 hits in this ball game for Detroit than they had in yesterday's 4-3 win. They had 7 hits in last night's victory. The 1-2 to Grossman. Another one fouled away.
Fouls it away. Count remains 1-2.
The St. Louis team is a
Something I
couple
wanted to
games
see really
over
fast, but I
500.
couldn't
Detroit
remember what it was. Oh, there it
is
is. Yeah,
26 and 24 against teams with winning records. That is 7th best in the major leagues. And 5 of the 6 teams who are better than Detroit would be in the playoffs.
That's
if
what
the
it
playoffs
was.
began today.
Just seems like they raised their level against the better competition.
Here's the 1-2 again.
The 1-2.
Let's
Swung
go.
on and missed.
Not a good day for Grossman. Not a good day for
Grossman
Grossman.
is out number 1 here in the Tigers 8. Tigers host the Blue Jays at Comerica Park on Friday, August 27th. It's a 7-10 first
Well, I mean,
base.
he
The
went 1
first
for 4,
10,000
I guess,
fans
so it's not
receive
too bad.
A free Tigers floppy hat. Tickets start at just $10. Visit tigers.com/tickets today.
Now up is Candelario. Could use a hit. Got a guy standing on second base with
And
just
that
1
Toronto
away.
team
Base
comes
hit could
in
be
with some
the
really
tying
good
run.
talent, but it's also a team that the Tigers just beat 2 out of 3 at Rogers Center. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Marcus Semien, Teoscar Hernandez, Bo Bichette.
The list keeps going.
Yeah, another really good challenge for Detroit. They should have George Springer back, who missed the last series against Detroit. And they are
Infield
trying
is
to
discussing
make
something amongst
a
themselves.
playoff push are the Blue Jays. Just like this Cardinals team.
Yeah. Scope.
Talked
Yeah,
about
it could be score on a base
the
hit
wild
here.
card for St. Louis. They're
All
4.5
Candy has to do
back.
is do a nice little piece of
Starting
hitting.
play here today.
Smoking into one of the
Probably
like
one
white
of the best young
gaps.
teams in all of baseball.
The
Just
Blue
enough to
Jays
score
are
'em.
5.5 out in the American League wild card chase. Jamer Candelario doubled his last time up. Low and away to make it 1-0.
1-0 for Candelario.
Candelario's also bounced into a double play and grounded to third. They'd like to stay away from Nolan Arenado. The 1-0. Swung on and missed.
Like doing something outside my house. I'm not sure what it is. It's like fucking. I don't know.
With the double in the 6th, that means Jamer Candelario has hits in 15
Kind of weird tactical
of his
digging.
last 19 games. A nice trend for him. Extra base hits in 9 of those contests. The 1-1. Fly ball left field.
Fuck.
Dylan
Drop
Carlson is
it.
there.
Drop it.
Puts it away. There are 2 away in the 8th.
Dang.
It's not an easy play there from Carlson.
Well, here's Daz
Son.
Cameron now.
He did an excellent job.
Looking like we might strand a lead
using
off
his
double.
glove to block the sun. And yes, he's got the shades on. He's Oakley's. He got the Oakleys on, but
Double
so important
dang.
to use that glove and work around the baseball as he does there to make a routine play.
That leaves it up to Daz Cameron, doesn't it?
We're still looking for that big. We need a big 2-out knock here.
All right, need a big hit out of Daz Cameron. An unlikely source of clutchness at times.
Scope doubled to lead off the inning. And Grossman
or a
struck out.
strikeout waiting to happen.
Flied out to left.
You decide.
Tigers 1 for 10 with runners in
Here's
scoring
the pitch.
position so far this afternoon.
Eventually. Scope at second with 2 away. And he strikes out. Or, well, he strike one. That was only the first pitch. Can't strike out quite on the first pitch.
And Cameron Daz continue to pull off that pitch. I'd like to see him stay on that ball a little bit more. And start thinking a little bit up the middle. And that'll allow him to cover that outside part of the plate.
Laid off at that time, 1-1.
I don't know what that one's going to be called. Oh, they called it a ball. All right, 1-1. A little bit surprising that one was ruled a ball, I would have to argue.
Just 2 hits against the Cardinals
all right, I'll
in Daz
take it.
Cameron's career.
Makes for the next set of pitching, set of pitches to be a little bit more interesting. 2 away, runner at second, top of the 8th, 2-1 game. Yep, this guy doesn't really call outside pitches, it looks like.
The 1-1 in the dirt.
Ball 2. In the dirt.
As quick
2-1, runner at second.
Lester work, we have seen just the opposite from Giovanni
2 away.
Gallegos.
Yeah, he's been
A lot of 2s. 2-1 lead for the Cardinals. Tigers trying to get a run to make it 2-2. 2-out rally.
Also thinking about with Jonathan Scope at second base. Cardinals, some pretty good arms in the outfield, average to above average. So if you're Scope, you want to get a good secondary.
Here we are. And the pitch
The 2-1.
is going to be
Fly ball, center field.
Third out,
Davis
as long as he
there.
doesn't drop it.
And the Tigers
He doesn't,
leave
and
another
we'll go to the bottom of the
2-1
8th.
St. Louis.
As
We
the
head to
Tigers
bottom
failed
of
to
the
do
8th.
anything with
Nolan
the leadoff
Arenado
double.
leads things off for St. Louis. Type
6, 7, 8. Phew. Well, that's not a promising set of batters due up for the bottom of the top of the 9th. Arenado, De Jong, and Sosa. Arenado, De Jong, and Sosa. Well, yeah, it's not looking good. Maybe we'll get something going here. I don't know. Not looking so promising. Getting in our own way again today hitting, but, you know. Seems like the last, the entire Toronto series, now this entire series has been dominated by good pitching. So, I don't know. Hard to be too upset, you know, when you're losing by 1 run when it's like a 2-1 type game. It's just good pitching. It is what it is. But we still got a little bit of ball left. We have a total of, I guess, a whole inning left if you look at it like that way. We have the bottom of the 8th and top of the 9th left, and potentially the bottom of the 9th, if we can potentially push it there. But, you know, that's going to be tough. Arenado, De Jong, and Sosa due up in this inning. It's 4, 5, and 6, middle of the lineup. So they'll be sending some power up through. Hopefully that doesn't derail any good run we have coming. Was it 4 o'clock? Almost.
Sports is brought to you by Comerica Bank. Raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Come to Comerica. And by Fix My Feet. And your foot pain now at Fix My Feet
Being down by
today.
1 is fine.
One of the most famous plays.
Yeah, it's a lot better than
World
getting
Series
smacked up.
history.
But I don't know. I've
Definitely
seen people argue they'd
Tigers
rather get
World
smacked
Series
up than
history.
lose by a
Willie
run.
A strike.
Because then it just
Bill
feels like more of a
Freehan
final loss.
blocked the plate from Lou Brock.
When you lose by just
Allow the
one, it
Tigers,
sometimes can feel like if
one
you'd
of the
have just
many
done
key
one or
players
two
who allowed
things
the
different,
Tigers
you'd have
to
won the
win
game. But
1968
like,
World Series. Mickey Lolich
you know,
was
sometimes you get smacked around a
phenomenal,
little bit,
just
then it's
unheard of what he was able to do.
be like, well,
Lou
did everything we
Brock, by the
could
way,
have.
Second all time.
Just be like,
Second
yeah, it just wasn't going to
all-time
happen
in
that way.
St. Louis history and games played. Only Stan Musial played more. And Mickey Lolich is a guy who, as we look at Jose Cisnero in a wall side windows pitching change, he gets to the bottom of the 8th. Mickey Lolich is a guy who I still contend deserves stronger consideration for World Series, or I should say for Hall of Fame votes, in that 68 World Series.
Cisneros in the pitch. Be nice.
3 complete
Hopefully he
games,
can get it going.
allowed
Or, well, it'd be
just
nice
5
if he could get
runs
it
in
going is what I
27
meant to say.
innings, and was the MVP.
Wow.
3-0, and on short rest, beating Bob Gibson, who I might add was just an absolute
Here's the 1-0.
beast on the mound. One of the best ever.
Yeah, fuck.
Arenado pops it up right side.
Should be the first out of the inning.
Willie Castro
One away.
puts it away.
Now here in the
Lolich
bottom of
also
the
hit a
8th, one
home run
away.
in that World Series, by the way.
Game's going by at a great speed. We're 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 34, or 2 hours and 35 minutes into the game. I started just before first pitch. I started on time today, basically. What's up, Jacob? So, yeah, that's about how long the game's been. Pretty quick one. You just got home from school. Welcome back, man.
Edmundo
Hopefully it was a good
Sosa,
day.
due to follow Paul DeYoung.
As you can tell, the stream's going pretty good. We got like, what, 28 likes?
First pitch
Yeah,
from
28 and 2.
Cisnero is up high.
Doing pretty good.
Last saw Cisnero on Sunday
Chilling.
against Toronto.
Game could be going a little bit more,
Pitching
you know,
against the Blue
exciting, but I don't know.
Jays,
I like
just
pitchers
one
duels,
struck
so I've
out
been
nine.
enjoying these kind of games. We've definitely had chances to score, though. We've left a lot of guys at second base. It feels like.
1-1.
But
Newbar
I don't know. I don't really want to take away from the Cardinals hitting, so kind of would feel unfair to just be like, well, we are pitching. To be like, well, we just didn't really hit well. I don't like when people do that because it's kind of like, well, you know,
to center field.
there's a reason we didn't hit
Derek
well.
Hill, well played.
Goes both ways, you know what I mean? It's like, well, there's reason teams aren't
Michigan
hitting
High
this
School
very well.
football Fridays on Valley Sports kicks off tomorrow at Wayne State. We've got a doubleheader of action at 4
All
o'clock.
right,
It's
2 away
against
after another
Force
fly
at
out.
7.
2 down now, and
Against
due up is
CC.
Sosa, but I seen
Start of
somebody
a
was
full
like
season
about a
of
pinch hit for
NHSA
him.
football coverage here on Valley Sports
Newt
Detroit.
Bar
Hope you
was
can join
like
us
on deck
tomorrow,
or something.
beginning at 4 o'clock.
Another bar.
downtown.
I'll be making an appearance there, Shep.
Nutterino, Butterino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too early to think that. Alex Reyes begins to warm for St. Louis.
Ned Flanders is up now.
It's always a big event at Wayne State.
I'm looking forward to it.
That football kickoff classic,
Yeah, it's
if you will.
new Scar.
A number of games going on the weekend. First started at Eastern Michigan, I believe, and now they've shifted to Wayne State. Fine host, Wayne State. Newt Bar started and went 0 for 4 in last night's series opener.
Shit, 2-0. Not good. Not to Scubar.
The Tigers in the 9th will have Willie Castro, Dustin Garneau, and Zach Short scheduled. A.J. Hinch has plenty off his bench, though, including Miguel Cabrera and Akil Baddoo, if you want to
All right.
use them.
What are we doing now? Throw strikes.
Cisnero's been a workhorse this season. Seems to be coming in those high leverage situations. AJ trusts him.
Yeah, this is the
3-0
game for Jose Cisnero. That leads all Tigers. He walks.
That'll be a walk on 4
away
straight
here
pitches.
in the 8th.
Clearly didn't want to pitch to Nut Bar. Now up is Bader. With Dose away.
So that's a matchup with Harrison Bader. Bader has struck out twice and flied to right.
Yeah, he's really expanded the strike zone today, chasing that high fastball.
on the edge with an 89-mile-an-hour slider, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled away. Tigers 6-5 against the National League this year so far. St. Louis 10-9 in interleague play.
Do you like the interleague play?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to see more of a balanced schedule, personally. Another one fouled away. I'm not a
0-for-2
big
with the foul ball.
believer that
Count remains 0-2 though. There's no real change after that pitch. 2 away with the runner at first. Bottom of the 8th.
within the division.
Tigers trying to push it back to the top of the 9th for their last chance at a W.
Get another series with a team from the East or the West, whatever it takes.
And I'd like to see Cisneros strike out.
Big pitch. Throws the
Little
ball.
high at 96.
Uh-oh, he's back to
How about
throwing
you?
balls.
You like the National League? You like interleague play?
I do.
Yep.
I do. I don't think we have to play 19 times against the American League Central.
Right. That's. Yeah.
With
So
you
we're on
on
the
that.
same wavelength.
We
Yeah.
are.
The 1-2. Golf to left. Grossman got a late break, but he makes up for it. And the Cardinals are on the 8th. It's 2-1 St. Louis. We head to the 9th. The Cardinals bring in their closer. He will face.
All right, we got out of
6,
it. Let's go to
7,
the bottom of the
and
9th, or
8
top of the
here.
9th.
Starts with
Tigers'
Willie
last
Castro.
chance. See if we
He's
can
got a couple
get a
hits.
W or if we're
We need
splitting
another
series.
one from him when we come back.
Castro, Garneau, and Short. I would imagine there's going to be some people pinched hit for here. Harold Castro, I would imagine, might bat. Anybody else for Garneau? Because you still, I guess, because if you tie it, you have, because if Harold Castro comes in and bats for Short per se, he can play the same position. You can have Griner come in and play defense. If Cabrera wants to hit for Garneau, or if and Castro, Willie might need to leave him in the game. Actually, he's actually having a good day, so he might stay in. Hey, you got Badu. Only issue is, I guess you just take out Cameron later. Score stays, you win $50. There you go, Tommy. Or DJ, whichever one you want to be called. Oh, DJ Tommy. Okay, that's probably more correct. I didn't even think of that until a second ago. All right, about at top of the ninth, about a half. Oh, there it is. Wow.
That's so far the only run of the game for the Tigers. Mick and Dan getting ready for a post-game edition of Tigers Live. And so far, we're counting up missed opportunities.
Yeah, so far, hopefully they'll get a couple runs right here. But other than Jonathan Scopes' RBI single, they just
2-1 Cardinals lead here in the top of the ninth. They're looking to secure a victory.
Pitchers did, but another really good outing by Tarek Skubal, and
Yeah.
we'll show you just exactly what made him so successful in today's ballgame also.
Yeah, Skubal really good this afternoon. With a couple of exceptions, we'll hear his thoughts on his afternoon after the game and after the Tigers' ninth inning rally here, Shep.
I love the positivity, Mick. Let's hope that continues. And they'll have to earn it, that's for certain, against Alex Reyes. This guy is money. 28
And Castro going to lead it off.
saves. Second most.
Reyes
in
in
the
to pitch here for the Cardinals. He has great numbers.
Yeah, he's got some wicked stuff, Shep. He's got a 99-mile-per-hour
29 to
fastball as
30
well.
in
Again, it
save
just
ops.
seems like I keep repeating this.
So let's hope
Every
to make
guy
him
coming out of the
28
pen
for
is throwing
31.
95 to 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
Or,
He's got a
29
wicked
for
slider,
31 rather.
curveball, changeup. But he attacks the inside part of the plate. He likes to live on the inside part of the plate with
Let's
that
not be
fastball.
the 30th notch in the guy's belt.
Then he'll work that changeup that has some really good sink.
1-0 for Castro.
Also 30 for 32 in career save opportunities. Jams Castro and he
Shit,
pops
that's
it
a
up.
bad start.
Arenado fought the funk.
Oh, one away.
Did it well. One away. Nootbaar stays in and plays left. Carlson moves to right, and Edman moves.
All right,
right
one
to
away.
second.
Quick little foul out. Garneau is scheduled to bat. I don't know who the hell they're sending to the plate. It'll be Akil Baddoo. Switch hitting left-handed
for
phenom.
Dustin Garneau.
Acolyte Baddoo.
From Akil Baddoo here, I'm going to try to be a little bit more
Guess
aggressive.
you could go.
early in the count,
Theoretically, you
especially
could
on the
have
fastball.
Castro bat next.
Try to see if I can
Harold
get something out
Castro,
in
and then
front and
Cabrera
try to tie
bat for
this ball game
Cisnero.
up.
10 homers on the year.
Yep, Cabrera's up next.
And Cabrera
He's
has
moved to the
grabbed
on-deck
He's on
cycle.
deck to pinch hit for Zach Short.
Here's Baddoo with the 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 2.
2-0 to Akil Baddoo.
Tigers are really good. Jeff,
Little
when they
pressure
get
now
themselves
for
in an advantage hitting count. Has one of
The
best
Cardinals.
batting averages when ahead
Here's
of
the
the
2-0. Baddoo
Fly
gets a
ball
hold of
left
one.
field.
Back to the
Nootbaar
one.
going
He
back.
makes the
That was an
catch. It
adventure.
wasn't that impressive.
2 away.
I just felt like having fun. 2 away.
That's a good swing there by Baddoo. That's his strength. He likes the ball out over the plate.
Baddoo gave it a ride out to
Gets
about
the
the
ball
warning
out to
the
left
start of the
field.
warning track.
Just missing
But the
it.
left fielder was able to track her down and make a pretty routine fly
Little
ball.
eventful play
Ball
from
did get out
Nootbaar
to about
there.
the
Just
warning
didn't
track,
pick
though.
that ball up. Sun
Kind of
played
had
a
a
factor.
initial little bad jump there to the
On that
left
ball.
fielder.
2 outs for Miguel Cabrera.
Well, I mean, a lot of these guys needed a day off, and the fact that the Cardinals stacked a bunch of lefties in this game meant
St.
Baddoo
Louis
couldn't
needs
play.
to talk about it first because this is
Especially
what he did
coming off
yesterday.
injury, no real
Well,
reason
it's
to
the
make him
hanging
play
slider.
against guys he's just going to strike
And it's
out
screaming,
against
"Hit
with
me."
Lester.
And that's exactly
So
what
I gotta
he
get that
does.
one, but Miggy wanted
Crushed
a
this
day off,
ball
so
ship to Big Mac
fine.
land here.
day game after a night game, he always sits when he plays in the field the next day.
That
That way he
home
doesn't get
run
a
for Cabrera
physical time. He's done that all
traveled
season. This is the first time he's
442
actually
feet.
played in
It
a
was his
game.
second
I like
longest
that this
homer
year.
of the year. Down the
Nope.
right field line and deep.
Miggy.
And that ball is up against the wall.
Did he just hit a
Played
double?
by Carlson quickly gets it in. Cabrera's got himself a 2-out double.
And he just hit a double.
Well, that's exactly what you want to do as a pinch hitter. Miggy's been really good at it, hitting 389, but it's the approach. You get a fastball that you can handle. He gets a fastball up and out over the plate, and
Little check swing into a little like
puts a really
boom
good
swing out
on
into
this
right
pitch.
field. Puts the
Fell
ball
for a second,
almost
and the ball had a chance to get out.
almost out.
Down the right field line.
I think a lot of people felt that there at Busch
About 5
Stadium.
more foot. That would have
Instead,
been 5-0-2.
Cabrera settles for the double. It's
Tigers
his
putting a little scare into the Cardinals game here.
592nd career double. That ties Todd Helton.
I'm sure every Cardinals
19th all time.
now have shit. Cardinals fans have shit in their pants
409
after that
as a
ball just
Tiger
almost lasered
for
out.
Cabrera.
Here's
And Harold Castro comes in.
is this Harold Castro? I would imagine.
Number
Yeah, that's
9
who I
spot
thought.
in the
All right,
order to try and
I was
drive him
almost
home.
right. I was almost right. Flip flop Cabrera Castro.
Anytime you see Harold Castro grab the bat.
But here's hitting Harold with the
especially
runner
when
at
the guy
second.
in
Let's see if he
scoring
can do what he's been pretty good at lately, which is hit the
We've
runner
seen
in.
that. We've seen him come up big.
And then we have
Toronto
top of the lineup
series.
due up after Castro.
Game-winning single to left field.
The pitcher and catcher need to get on the same page here by the looks of it.
Ray is trying to get on the same page as Andrew Kisner. Are you a little surprised that maybe they haven't used somebody to pinch run? They really don't have many options if you think about it. If you're going to pinch hit Harold Castro, the only other option you have is
Are
Grayson
both teams
Greiner,
going to
right?
take
So you're not really
one-run
using
games?
him to pinch run. So
Tigers won the 2-1
Well, the
game
big
in
fellas
the
just have to
opener,
get a good
or the
second.
4-3
Let's
opener,
try to
and
eat up some ground towards
Cardinals will
third
take the
base.
2-1 win here
Anticipate
with 2 away in the
contact
ninth.
and be on the move.
Could use
Another very good game between the Tigers and Cardinals. Always fun to watch. 0-1.
A.J. Hinch probably thinking ahead to a possible.
Not really much to
10th
talk. Like,
inning just
really,
in case,
there's a.
so.
I mean, we just didn't. We could have scored better. Like, we could have hit a little better with guys in scoring position. That's a little troubling again today. Like, that problem reemerged its little head. But again, on top of that, you can immediately go, well, how did that problem reemerge? Well, because the Cardinals were pitching very good. So it's kind of one of those, like, well, how did you have trouble hitting? Well, the team was pitching very well. So chicken or the egg, which caused which? We just couldn't hit today, or was it the Cardinals pitched well and timely? I think it's more the latter. They were pitching well and timely. 10 hits scattered out. You only give up a run. That's pretty well-timed pitching. Good pitching, smart pitching, getting the outs where you need them instead of, like, just chasing strikeouts and shit. And that's probably what got us. We were victims of good pitching. It is what it is. Happens every so often. So have to try again. What's our next series? We're home finally on Friday.
Down the left field
Unless
line.
that gets down. It's a foul ball. Woo! Almost pushed this shit to the bottom of the ninth at least.
Stand back on that slider, and it's been a good one.
And Gregory Soto.
I'll let you guys know in a second when we play next.
Just in case.
Toronto at home, I think. Toronto. Potentially.
6 doubles for the Tigers today.
I'll let you know as soon as whatever happens in this inning happens.
He's
Here's the 1-2.
The 1-2.
Castro back up the middle and through. This is going to be a tough get thrown. And Cabrera scores. We've tied the game at 2 and blown the save. Hitting Harold Castro comes through.
Masterful job by the Tigers here in the 9th to tie it up with 3 pinch hitters in a row.
What a good at bat here by Harold Castro. Fastball on the inner half. Does an excellent job of pulling the hands inside and getting inside that baseball using the middle
All
of the
right.
field. But guys,
I think he even got. I think this one actually got second on the throw. He did okay.
The opposite wave just fouled to left field. That set up.
It's not even close. Yeah, I agree, Chase. I don't know what the
hell
hell's going on.
And he drives in another big run for the Tigers.
Otani probably would have struck out 1-2 to one of the better closers in baseball.
Derek Hill, fly ball, right field.
Oh shit! All right, well.
He's got it.
Well, this just sets this up for the bottom of the 9th now. This isn't fun. Though I like our chances if this goes to extras. I don't like this in the bottom of the 9th.
2-out double. Harold Castro followed suit.
Oh boy.
As we head to the bottom of the 9th.
Kninzer's up the pitcher spot, so they'll pinch hit, and then Edman. So it's 8, 9, and 1 due up. So it's if they pinch hit anybody, just so anybody knows, it's 8, 9, then top of the order. Kinzer is how you say it? Okay. Well, it's just spelled weird. Well, if they do, that'd be pretty cool for you guys. Not cool for my team, but like cool for you guys, sure. I don't know. Yeah, Amir, but I think we are pitching. So yeah, Soto's gonna pitch, I think. So that's that's obvious. Unless they're gonna let Miguel try pitching or someone else. Be a bold move. Devin Funches is placed on IR, ending his season. Sorry, Packers fans, that's tough to tell you. But Packers plays Devin Funches on IR, injured reserve, out for the season. Yeah, Miggy should be pitching, so he could start contending next year with Ohtani. Soto, yeah, Soto's pretty good. But there is weird probability of home runs off him.
And they have shown it again
He doesn't give up much, though. He doesn't give up much.
Off one of the best closers.
He's really coming into his own as a young star of the league.
An uncomfortable situation for the Cardinals in their home ballpark. Wall-side windows pitching change. You want discomfort as a hitter? You got it. And Gregory Soto.
There's no question about that. He can be effectively wild. And we're talking about these fastballs in today's game. 100-mile-per-hour fastball from Soto.
That was too much.
Nice slider. He gets tons and tons of swings and misses. And
well, so much for a not 3-hour game. Amir, your team's just destined to play 3 hours, huh?
And Grayson Griner is forced to come in and catch for Dustin Garneau after he was pinch hit.
How much longer do you even got to work for? Like a couple hours? The game's going to be done before, or you're going to be out of work before the game's even done.
Push by the Tigers, no matter how this ends up. Can't stress
couple more hours, yeah, that's
a team that was not getting that clutch hit. They had their chances.
Not bad.
6 doubles in the ballgame. And then Cabrera.
Yeah, but basically what I sent you on Discord, man, just so we can maybe set it up or something, was tonight, if you wanted to stream like an NFL talk, but what we could do is if you want to see how the simul streaming looks like on your end, how it looks, we could do something like that. Where we both stream it to our channels. 10 would be a little better for me.
Yes, you do. You love hitting Harold.
See how that plays out. See how that plays. That'd be kind of fun, I think.
Ahead in the count to Andrew Kisner. It's Kisner and then the pinch hitter, and then Tommy Edman for St. Louis here in the ninth.
What up, Jared? If you want to, that's basically what I sent in Discord. But we're getting close to the NFL season. Good NFL talk's always fun. Strike him out. There we go. Soto. 1 away. What up, Jared? Tigers cracked open, or well, not cracked it open, but at least broke open the tie and blew the save. We're now in the bottom of the ninth with 1 away. Now up is O'Neill, who's going to hit. Ah, fuck. This is the guy. This is what I was worried about. Is some pinch hitter who's going to come up and just hit a home run. This is like the guy that can do that, I feel like.
Badu stays in the game. He plays
yeah, he is. Son of a bitch, dude.
O'Neill, pinch hitting in the number 9
God damn it. And he's a left righty.
Your scorecard right now. It's busy.
With the one dude I didn't want to see come up. I was like, wait, where the hell is O'Neill been?
Got good power, 21 homers on the year, batting .275.
I've been good, Jared. How you been?
His first appearance in the series.
He's getting a couple days off or something. He's a strikeout. Oh, yeah, he played yesterday. Yup, you said that.
O'Neill's the first Cardinal with 20 homers and 10 stolen bases since Marcell Ozuna in
275 with fucking 21 home runs. He's been hitting more home runs than striking out lately, it sounds like. Well, not really, but like, he's starting to. It sounds like he's hitting the ball a lot more often this year. Up at around 280. That's pretty good.
Couldn't catch up to
1 and 2.
That's just gas.
Or is 275 like a career high for the guy? It's just like, holy shit. Look at O'Neill hitting 275.
A 210 lifetime
well,
hitter
good year,
against
man.
the
Good year.
Tigers. Waits on the 1-2.
Been chilling.
Slowly to third. Candelario. Nice play. And he gets
Ooh, he might have been safe. I'd like to see a replay. Please. Thank you.
Nice play here.
Please don't just make it to thank you. All right, no, they got him by a step.
Quickly, getting the ball in and out of the
just
glove.
By the hairs on their chinny chin did the Tigers pull out to get out Mr. O'Neill.
That looked like he was playing for the St. Louis Blues.
Almost fell over. Well, he did fall over, but he got back up.
Here's
Edmund now with 2 away. Top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Let's see if we can't push this in extras.
Sorry.
We're telling lies now.
O'Neill swings and fouls it away.
I wish. That guy puts in way too much work. Edmonds had singles in each of his
Looking like
last
we're heading to
at-bats.
extras. I don't know.
And hits in 11 of his last 12 games.
Unless Edmund drives it out. The fly ball and deep.
Yeah, Edmund can be a pest because he's just as short to the baseball as anybody in the game.
Swung on and hit. Back to the third baseman.
Let's go to extras.
And it'll be extra innings.
Tigers, do you believe in momentum? If so, they would have.
All right,
on their
who the
side
fuck
as we
goes
head
where
to
for the
10th
Tigers right
in
now?
St. Louis.
Hill goes to second. Oh no. Okay, so Badu went to center field. Griner went to catcher. Castro's playing shortstop. All right, so I think Scope is up to bat, and I believe Hill is it Badu playing out? Well, I know Hill was the last guy out, but I think Badu got replaced by or Badu replaced Hill in center field. So does that mean Badu would go to center field? Because I don't know what the fuck to do on that one. This one's gonna be weird. It should be Hill. You're right. Like Hill would be the guy at second, which is good. But I wonder what they do in this one. I can't wait for this shit to be gone next year. That's why I didn't bother to learn any of it. What up, Preston? How's it going? Let's see. We're still at, what, 28 likes? I appreciate that, guys. See if we can't get that up a little bit. With 68 or 63 people watching, it'd be nice to have it a little higher. But we're well over the like goal, so I don't really give a shit. You still hate the extra inning rule? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, they're not forever rules. They're gone next year. The MLB has pretty much come out and said, yeah, they're gone. Don't worry. The extra innings, the double headers that are 7 innings. See, I think people would like the 7-inning double headers if they didn't, if they would have counted what's his name's no hitter. Like if they would have counted Bumgarner's no hitter in the 7th through 7, you know that no hitter he threw. I think everybody would have been totally all right with the no hitter or with the 7-inning double header. Even the baseball players would have loved it.
I thought Miguel Cabrera ran darn well.
Trust me, they would have won. The players would have immediately made every doubleheader for the history of baseball a 7-inning thing, and they would have actually started requesting putting actual doubleheaders back in the day. So we'd be getting 14-inning baseball days, which would be fucking great. But you know, everyone was really short-sighted on that one.
He's going to get Scope, Grossman.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Gavin.
Harold Castro.
Appreciate you stopping by.
We'll start.
McFarland into pitch. I guess Badu is going to second.
Here in extra innings.
Harold Castro. All right. That makes sense.
These are the records for the two teams.
Castro's going to go to second. That makes sense. He's good. He's good at base running though, so that's good. Scope up now with with nobody out. Top of the 10th. 2-2 game. Tigers push it to extras where we're pretty good. Let me look it up. 2021 Detroit Tigers extra.
And if you're wondering why Castro is starting at second base to start the inning, I mean, Derek Hill was removed for Akil Badu.
Is there any way somebody could look that up for me?
To possibly
I have no idea where to find that.
Scope, who's had a day.
What's up, Michelle? Yeah, 501 homers for Miggy.
RBI single, and he's walked.
I feel like we're well over 500, or at least a game or two. Like I last I felt we were very good in extra innings this season. I could be remembering it weird.
TJ McFarland threw 2/3.
Eventually, this guy's gonna pitch. No, he's not. He's gonna step off and get reset. Taking a little while is McFarland. He wants to make sure he throws the right pitch.
Used a lot.
All right, here we go. Ball outside.
Scope takes one
the
away.
Dodgers are 3-12. Hopefully we can take. Yeah, hopefully we take the lead, dude. Fulmer can pitch the fucking top of the bottom of the 10th. To just shut this shit down and we go out of here with the fucking stolen W. The next home game, which is Friday. I have to look at it. Oh shoot! Scope. That'll get the runner over to third, though. Oh, no, it didn't. The runner, fuck. Come on. Scope gave it a ride out to the deepest part of right field. He hit it to, like, the wall. But
Castro has to read
that
ball
would...
there.
The hell was Castro doing at second base, dude?
Carlson gets closer to it.
Dog, on fly ball with no outs, you go back and tag at second base. That's 100% what you do. You should be tagged on the base. Like, what is he doing? He, like, went the wrong way.
You have to get back and allow yourself a chance to advance that 90 feet.
Well, that wasn't a very good at bat at all.
By the Tigers.
The Scope did his job. He went to right.
Yeah, I hope I'm live Friday, but I don't think I'm going to be because I'm going to be home for my grandpa's 60th birthday on Friday and Saturday. Sunday night I should be home. I just don't know when. So I'm going to be off this weekend.
Pick each other up.
Don't worry, I'm going to be doing lots of streams for the couple days though.
A single for 4 for Grossman so far today.
Two streams today, 2 streams tomorrow, so you know, keep the content going.
0 for 1 in his career against McFarland.
And then I'm just going. Whoosh. My grandpa's getting old, so 2-0.
Playing him straight up.
66 is your mom's age. My mom's just a little over 50, like 52 or so. Was it 68? So
2-0, low and inside, 3-0.
53, but 54 this year. She makes it all the way. Castro should have went to third. Yeah, he should be at third at some point. My grandpa was 80 though. So that's pretty cool. My dad's quite a bit older. I think he's like 57.
Phenomenal play by Nolan Arenado in the third. And he draws his
ball 4. That'll be 2 on and 1 away here in the 10th. Candelario will be up with 2 on and 1 away. Candelario could use a big hit here. Nice little gap shot, score a run.
He did earlier in the game.
He did.
Cameron is on deck, I believe.
Jamer Candelario hitting in the cleanup spot today.
Blake.
You saw there a moment ago, he doubled in the 6th. Flew out to left his last time up.
Do it for the vine.
Tigers played 2 extra inning games in Toronto, won them both.
Yeah, I worked at gate for the Tigers. Worked at the gate for the Tigers Stadium for the last 18 years, just not this year. Yeah, I understand. We said he's a little older, so he might decide to take the year. Let all the crazy shit play out. They're gonna walk him. Who, Grossman? Yeah, they walk Grossman.
9 and 11. When he has an extra,
they want to go at Candy for some reason. 1-1.
1-1.
They want this fight. Make him pay, Candelario. 3-run job could win the game. But, you never aim for the 3-run job. That's a bad idea.
Here it comes.
Candy strikes me as a guy who could hit 250 and hit 30 home runs a season, but that's just not,
McFarland wants to get Candy out of the way.
Not really worth it to him to drop 20 extra points for a lot of extra power.
That way they'll move him back to try to open up that outside part of the
Put nearly 500 on the Tigers. Sheesh. I wouldn't bet on the Tigers. I hope you just did money line. Like, I hope you didn't do points and stuff for the Tigers winning. Because that'd be living on the edge.
Missed inside
2-2. Could let that one go. It'd be 3-1.
Now the
Here's
2-2.
3-2 or 2-2.
Grounded sharply
Foul ball. Cap what? Oh, how much you put on? I have a $250,000 sitting on the
to make 10 or more appearances
on the Tigers
and not allow a run. One of the other three is his teammate, Luis Garcia.
No cap on a Comstock, bro.
In the 6th. The 2-2. Grounded to third.
Shit.
Arenado tosses to second for one.
That's bullshit, bro. He's safe, bro. That umpire is a fucking idiot, bro.
To the bottom of the 10th.
Shit, dude.
Michael Fulmer gets the call.
Well, a double play sinks us. Our biggest weapon the last week has been the double play, and of course, it sinks us this game. What the hell? All right, it'll be Gold. Oh shit, dude. Goldschmidt, Carlson, and Arenado. Mir, if my team loses, I'm gonna sue you, dude. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't even need that many runs. We literally just needed one, and we could have won the game. Well, it looks like I'm out 250 G's. It's an empty feeling. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have that any money like that. I wish. That'd be crazy. I wouldn't do anything. I'd be semi-retired with that much bread. Not have that. I'd have money for a very long time. Yeah, Edmund will be at second base for the Cardinals. We're going to bring out Michael Fulmer, so we have a chance to go to 11. But extra inning games barely make it out to 10th for a reason. Usually when the away team doesn't score that runner at second, it's almost impossible to take a W. We did this the other week where we tied it in the 9th, and then it just was like a stalemate in the 10th, and then we won it in the 11th by scoring 8 runs. So we're our pitchers are pretty good in these situations. I will have to give them some credit for it.
Tied at 2.
It's just really hard not to, right now it's like a base hit wins them. A single is the game, you know what I mean? Unless we just happen to come up just the right way firing.
Goldschmidt had a couple of solo homers, and Goldschmidt's going to lead off the 10th.
Yeah, all right. Michael Fulmer's in the pitch for the Tigers. Again, it'll be Goldschmidt, Carlson, and Arenado. Very good shot at runs. Hopefully not. They're going to place Carlson over at second, and yeah.
So we can get to the 11th.
Fulmer in the pitch. Best shot for these Tigers to tie the game. Or, well, keep it tied. And see if we can't go to 11.
Crowd him, I think, with that 2-seam fastball.
And the intention.
Goldschmidt looks to end it. Oh, they walked him.
So runners at first and second.
All right.
For St. Louis.
That was a bold strategy. See if it pays off. They'd rather go after Carlson, Arenado, and DeYoung, who they've handled quite well today. They're a combined 0 for 11 with 5 strikeouts. No, yeah, that coaching-wise, yeah, that makes the most sense. I mean, a base hit's a base hit. You know what I mean? You can't leave it up to shot and just let fucking Goldschmidt, who's smoking it right now against us with 2 RBIs and 2 hits. He's like half your team's hits, both your runs, both your RBIs. He's like your team's offense today.
Carlson has struck out twice. He's grounded out, and he flied out to center.
There's one other guy that they should consider walking.
0-2.
I don't know. 0-2, but I don't think they will. They'll just go for strikeouts here and try to get a double play out of somebody. What's up, Patriots fan? How's it going? Welcome.
It's late.
Yeah, that sharp break.
All the Cardinals need here is a single.
And we've seen a lot of uncomfortable.
Can they get it done against Michael Fulmer is the question. It's an 0-2 count, 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 10th. Pretty good game so far. Oh, fuck.
Ground ball foul.
A foul ball.
Fulmer did pitch In last
Number
night's
to
ball
7.
game,
Hell
1
yeah, there we
1/3
go.
Scoreless ball. Gave up 1 hit, struck out a man.
That'd be a
Threw
pretty sick.
18
That's a
pitches
pretty cool name
in
then.
last night's game.
I like it.
Another 0-2.
Shoot.
Yeah, that one was fouled
Good
off
swing,
his
idiot.
leg.
Fouled it off himself. It'll be a foul ball, though. Carlson will have
Just a
to
tough
bat
pitch
again.
for Carlson to take. Good arm action on that slider from
Robert
forward.
says he needs the Cards to win.
And the ball keeps
Boo.
running in on Carlson. He's trying to pull the hands inside, but just a tough pitch to get to. He's beating himself up. Chef, that ball looks like a fastball out of Fulmer's hand. That's why it's such an effective pitch.
No,
They do it again. And another one fouled off.
that sucks, dude.
I don't know if that clipped Carlson or Griner.
I guess for JP and them. Yeah, that's
They got flushed
majority what
somewhere.
that talk circle is. The talk trash community. Bunch of weirdos.
That's
0-2.
3 straight sliders to Carlson here.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. No one thinks you do, dude.
Getting with that fastball up and out of the zone.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you participate, then you do condone it.
Well, you're almost scared to
Well,
swing.
it sounds
at
like
that
you
if
might
it's
actually not because you
Carlson,
dipped
because
out.
He keeps fouling it off his body. He's clipped Griner.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we throw people out of here, dude.
His lower half.
That hits his back
Foot, yeah.
We let anyone have any opinions here. Just, you know, if they're like that, just keep them to yourself. You know, no one wants to hear that fucking shit. But you're welcome to hang out here. Just, you know, keep your fucking thoughts to yourself.
Seventh pitch of the at bat.
Because you will be thrown out.
The left. Gross.
Woo!
In sliding
Game-saving
fashion.
catch by by the left fielder Robbie Grossman, of all people.
Nice place there by Grossman.
I heard about that, Joseph. It's Cam might want to go ahead and get the goddamn vaccine because if this happens again, they'll just go with Mac. And I will at some point it's like, well, dude, I don't want my season derailed because fucking, you know, you don't want to trust shit and you fucking, you know, someone in your circle tested positive, now you're out for 2 weeks. I don't want to deal with that all season at some point, and I'm sure the Patriots don't either. So it's probably
Molina, by the way, announced that next year will be his final season before the game. Nolan Arenado stands in.
All right, that's pretty cool, dude. I don't
He's
care.
popped up to second his last 2
Good
trips.
for us. That's cool. And I don't even know who any of them people are
Down the right field line.
or
foul.
care about any of them if I do know who they are.
Arenado and Fulmer clashed last night, and Arenado got his first hit off Michael Fulmer in his career. It was a double down the right field line.
Boxman, Sean, and Joe Walsh.
He was the first batter to face Fulmer. Molina and Wainwright, very good friends. One of the best batteries in Cardinals history.
0-1.
There goes Edman. The throw to third. Not in time. A brazen move by Tommy Edman.
Is this who I think it is, by the way?
So runners at second and third.
Yeah, everyone knows who Howard Stern is. Is this who I think it is?
Secondary there.
You would think they would.
Is this Serial Boy?
And they're going to intentionally walk Arenado here.
Would that hit him?
Sense.
I guess they're going to say that pitch hit him. I'm not really sure where it hit him, but I guess that hit him.
That's kind of guys, you'll see them shuffle off.
The Young is up with the bases loaded and one away.
As soon as you turn your head, they're off and running. They caught Candy.
All
Not
right.
being able to get to the bag.
I'll take your word
Just a
for it.
smart base running there by Edman.
Paul DeYoung stands in with the bases loaded and 1 away here in the bottom of the 10th.
Because I just want you to know, if it is you, man, I don't really watch you watching my channel either. If you're who I thought you were, but you're a little too semi-literate and responsive.
The infield, you see, they're in on the grass because they want to cut that run down at home plate.
Jammed him and he fouled it back.
So I'll give you the pass, and I'll assume you're not him. I have 50-50 suspicions though.
Because he's looking for something out over the plate that he can
but if he's just Patriots guy's fine. Patriots guy's fine. What are you guys doing? Don't jump on him. He's fine. As long as you're not going to behave like that guy, then you're fine, dude. You're free to hang out here. I've always said that. Stop being a fucking weirdo, dude.
The 1-1.
You just can't be you. You just can't ever be yourself. That's the problem now. It's got to be like a pretend version of yourself. Because, you're not welcome to be here as yourself. Would you pitch to him in the spot? Who is this? DeYoung? Down and away. Down and away. Down middle.
As you pointed out last night.
Oh, this guy, the guy who he could potentially be, which I don't think he might be.
1-2.
Is a guy who's made like 500 accounts just to leave dislikes on my channel. They get deleted, and I'm sure the channels get deleted as well on him. But I mean, I have 500 banned accounts because of this guy and other people. So not this guy specifically, the guy who it could have been.
Good shot of the infield. It's in. Outfield is in as
so,
well.
You can see where I'm like, man, I really hope it's not this asshole again.
The 2-2. Ground ball.
Could the Tigers turn 2? They're gonna get 1 at home.
Nice.
That's all they'll get.
Willie Castro.
Yeah, it's really obnoxious, but it is what it is. It's fine. Lift up, but if it's not him, that's quite all right.
Seems like a really.
And the guy's welcome to hang out here. The Patriots fan, all Patriots fans are welcome here. So. That's what I want to see. All right, we get down to 2 away with the bases loaded.
And he does just that, and he gets.
Come on, Tigers, you got this? Maybe.
That's close.
And a good stretch by Grayson Griner.
It was.
Yeah, well, it's been a good day today. I'm not too worried. Been a good game. Yeah, I can't wait for the season either. It's gonna be nice. Quite curious as to see who's going to be our new quarterback. Will it be Mac this year, or will it be Mr.
Lars
Cannon?
Newbar, who pinch hit for Sosa in the 8th and walked.
Here's Narragami up. Narragami, or whatever the fuck his name is.
And this will be the first time he's ever been put in this situation.
Or
with the bases loaded.
Nutburger and cheese bar is up. Zandy bar is up.
Favor. Maybe he'll be a little bit over aggressive.
Klondike bar is batting now.
Swung on and missed. 94.
Newt Carr is up. Strike one to No, I'm gonna do a football stream I think tonight. I think that'll be fun. Like around 10 or so. Yeah, we'll do like a football talk tonight around 10. Should be fun, right?
Oh, inside.
I'm trying to do 2. 2 a day for the next 2 days. Then I'm on vacation for a couple days. Then I'm back on Sunday. I don't know if I'll be in time for the Patriots game. It's going to be quite the race against the clock.
You're going to get out of the way. That's what you're trained to do.
Yeah, getting the 2 is all. You always want to get the lead runner at home with the bases loaded in a game-ending situation. If you don't get 2, it's game over. You know what I mean? Just take the sure out, get the lead runner at home, and then hold it. See if you can turn 2 anywhere.
Huge pitch coming.
2-1 count for Newt Bar. Need a big pitch from Fulmer. Here it is.
The 2-1.
Ah,
ball, base hit.
Good game.
It off.
Cardinals take the W in 10. Newt Smart came through with the hit. Yeah, great game. Sucks we didn't win. Probably should have scored a few more runs when we had all those opportunities, but pitching comes through again. Miami? No, they don't really have an offensive line. You'd think that with the Dolphins, but well, I'll tell you why they aren't later. Who's going to protect their fragile quarterback? Nobody good, that's who. And if one lineman gets hurt, they're done. Like, they have no depth. If they have good, like, decent starters, then they have no depth. But yeah, great game, great series. We split it with the Cardinals. They'll take it 3-2, sadly. Great game overall. Enjoyed it. Why? Oh, I just got done eating your mom out. That's why, Michael. I haven't wiped my face off yet. I just got back from diving head first down there in her. 61 and 67. Cardinals are 64 and 61. Yeah, both one run games. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have much to complain about. Just good games. Fulmer takes the L, unfortunately, but it's not really a real L. He just was happy to be pitching when it was, almost got through it. Tigers had 14 strikeouts pitching-wise. Cardinals had 8. We just couldn't get it going, hitting. 37 at-bats. Strung together 11 hits. Couldn't get it going. Unfortunate, but hey, that happens sometimes. We've been in a lot of pitching duels as of late. It seems our last 5 games have been these kind of games. So, fun to see. Good to see. I don't know. I've enjoyed it. So, could be a little bit better hitting lately. But again, what precipitates bad offense? Well, a lot of the times it's the other team pitching well and playing good defense. So, the next Tigers game is Friday, I believe. But I don't unless it's in the afternoon, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Let me look. There'll be a stream tonight anyway. I'm going to do NFL talk around like 10 o'clock. Yeah, I won't be. It's against the Blue Jays. I'll probably miss this whole series. Then on next Monday, we have like a 1-gamer versus Minnesota. Versus Minnesota at 2. That'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll do that one either. I got class and shit at 5, so interesting times ahead. But all right, guys. I'll let you know in the next couple days when I know more. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Good game, good series. Sucks we didn't end it with a W, but I appreciate everyone who watched. I appreciate everyone who left a like. Anyone who subscribed new. Appreciate it. Thank you guys again. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later at the NFL stream. And yeah, peace out. Go Patriots, go Lions, go Tigers, and see you. Bye-bye.